And Melbourne Cricket Club. You would have heard the 5-minute bell in your stream. We're just about to get started. If you've been following this tournament, you'll have seen 3 exciting matches, all culminating to this final. The Hong Kong Cricket Club qualifying by beating Marylebone Cricket Club yesterday by 5 wickets. George Loop's here, third man. He says hi to all his fans across the world, the millions and millions who enjoyed his commentary in game 1. He may come down for a stint once he's done batting in the second innings. That's Tato here with us, a scorer today in his first game of the tournament, along with Simon Williams. Reserve umpire Mary Henderson in the box with us as well. We're going to have plenty of guests floating in and out during the final today. Should be a lot of fun. What won't be fun, though, is bowling against Christian Howe and Jonathan Merlot, both with fantastic centuries in this tournament so far. Naturally, Melbourne CC won the toss, elected to bat, but I believe the Hong Kong Cricket Club wanted to bowl first at the toss as well, given it's a fresh wicket, it's overcast skies. They bowled really well against Marylebone CC yesterday and chased it down very professionally. They will have learned from the mistakes in the opening game. They'll be fired up here, raring to go and get some comeuppance here. Ayush Shukla with the new ball from the road end. Gus Fraser, your umpire on your screen. Royce McDonald umpiring at the striker's end at square leg. One change for the Hong Kong Cricket Club team is Sahal Mavankar coming in for Veer Mathur. The team otherwise remains unchanged from yesterday. Marylebone CC have kept out Simon O'Brien, who took 3 wickets. Here's Ayush. The first ball is worked away into the leg side. Big spaces there. It's going to race away. And just like that, we're off to a flying start. Melbourne CC with a boundary first ball. Wilson McGillivray, the other player for Melbourne CC, sitting out in this final. Charles Lill, the captain. You see Blake Thompson behind the stumps. And here we have Jonathan Merlot, Melbourne Stars, Jonathan Merlot. The boundary first ball. Projected score has already jumped up to 1,200. We may need to have a relook at that. The Wasp is only on 284. Short in the air, chance for a catch. Sahal Mavankar is interested, but it just lands wide up and he can't get there in time. And is it 1 bounce for 4? I believe so. Just waiting the confirmation. Yes. 1 bounce for 4. George Luba, third man, is worried they're in for a long 50 overs here.
I don't think you can chase 1,200. We never thought to see you take a catch either.
Oh, Simon Williams, that's harsh. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but that's very harsh on George Loop there. Here comes Ayush. Much better ball there. Drop ball in. That's the fun over the projected score on the scoreboard. There's a multiplier of the current run rate. At the moment, it's showing 800 because they've got 8 runs in 3 balls. Good fun. Shukla, though, after a couple of looseners, got to find his radar here. Much better in the air. It's put down at cover. Kinshit Shah, he's taken 6 catches in this tournament, some spectacular grabs. And that has been hit straight into his hands and cover, and he's been put down. Jonathan Merlot gets alive.
Come on, boys, heads up,
Can Ayush Shukla keep this going? Can they bounce back? A chance there goes down for the Hong Kong Cricket Club in the first over. Merlot on 8. Try to keep producing his chances here. The Cricket Club down the wicket. Mid-off, no run. They got to believe they can keep producing these chances here. A 1 drop catch is far from the end of the game. Got 50 overs here to go. They can't let the shoulders drop right now. So this is the time where you back your bowler. Let's produce a chance here. Shukla shows these batters will give chances. We know Christian Howe was dropped twice en route to 173 in the opening game. Just got to take the catches here. The Hong Kong Cricket Club, they took the catches wonderfully yesterday against Marylebone CC. They do it here today. 4 dot balls to end the over from Ayush Shukla, including a drop catch. Jonathan Merle a lot more circumspect after that drop catch as well. End of the over. All right, this is going to be Mohsen Khan to share the new ball. He bowled superbly yesterday against Maldives. He was joint player of the match along with Nazakat Khan for his new ball burst, taking 3 big wickets. He'll be in against the left-hander Christian Howe from the mountain end. I think the catch was a simple one. Kinship probably was already celebrating the catch before the ball was clearly in control. Shake it off and focus on the next ball. Bounce back here strongly. Jonathan Merlot facing against Christian Howe facing Mohsen Khan, and the first ball is wide of off stump. But a swing there from Mohsen as well. Just starting it a bit too wide of off. Getting a bit of shape there on that first ball. Christian Howe followed his 173 with a 30 in the second game. He should be the leading run scorer of the tournament thus far. Has a chance to keep building that today. At 173 was his first ever century, and we still don't quite believe it. Surely he scored under 1300 somewhere, or under 15s, or school's boy 100, but apparently not. That the word going around is that was his first ever 100. 173 of 66 balls. Lifts over the leg side. It's gone miles. It's on the roof. It's on the roof, and we're going to need another new ball. Just a little bit in the pads there from Mohsen. And the ball has come down, thankfully. No lost ball, thankfully. Not a lost ball. First 6 of the day. Christian Howe just effortlessly lifting that into the top bar. And Mohsen Khan bounce back here. Lovely ball on the line and left alone. They're respecting the good balls, both these batters. They've hit 3 boundaries between them. All the runs have come in boundaries and a wide. It's just 3 bad balls being mismatched. The rest have been respected. So they've not been going all guns blazing yet. But still looking a bit ominous, especially if they've already put down a chance. So there's still something in this for the bowlers. It's got to keep it in good areas. Oh! Hit hard, hit straight. Nearly hit the umpire. Mohsen Khan sticks a hand out of instinct. But probably be happy he didn't get anything on it. And it's gone straight down the ground for 4. That was just drilled straight. Oh, what a shot. From Christian Howe. Another boundary. They got the ball back. It's taking a bit of a battering now. 6 and 4 this over. Great ball on a line length and blocked back to mid-on for no run. A couple of good balls here, but just the bad balls going for runs. Can Mohsen produce a chance here as well? Got 1 slip in place. Third man is back. And there's a sweeper at deep mid-wicket as well on the leg side. Beats the bat. Probably first false shot we've seen of the second false shot we've seen of the day. First from Christian Howe. Shukla continue. Plenty of energy still here in the field now from the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Oh, the inside edge, I think, onto the thigh. Good ball from Shuki. Melbourne CC's 50s in this tournament have come off 4.3 overs each time. 2 games on both occasions, they brought up their first 50 inside 4.3 overs. Merlo having a good battle here with Shukla. Dances on the wicket, flicks on the leg side. Is the fielder going to be getting underneath it? It's gone up, it's gone over. 6 runs into the top bar. And someone from the Shearer Tavern has recovered the ball for us and has dropped it back down to Sahal Mavanka. That was high, that was large, it was not even middle, and Merlo gets a massive 6 for it. Small boundaries here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club, especially if you're used to playing in Melbourne. Can he bounce back, Shukla? Again, down the wicket. Leaning edge, high up near. Someone's going to take it. Someone's got to call for it. David Jakir, the keeper, has put it down. And they dropped him a second time. David Jakir, the keeper. Man with the gloves. Gets underneath that high swirling ball. Someone had to take it. There's a second chance here from produced by Shukla. And it's burst through his gloves. Jonathan Merlo gets yet another life off Ayush Shukla's bowling. Oh, that's deflating. That's going to be tough for HKCC here, having put down Jonathan Merlo twice in the first 2 overs. It can't be letting this game slip this way. Good ball to Christian Howe. They've produced 2 good chances. They've got to keep producing these chances and taking them. Jonathan Merlo. 15 of 9. I have to say both catches put down. Pretty straightforward. Applying the best sawdust now. Ayush Shukla to the run-up area, the landing area. You gotta believe here, Hong Kong Cricket Club have got to believe that if they can produce 2 chances, they can produce a third. They can't let the shoulders drop this early into the game. Only in the 3rd over. The fact that they have produced 2 chances is a sign that they are bowling well. Shukla especially is now bowling really, really well in this over. Here comes Shuki. Short, helped up over short fine leg for 4. George Loop in the circle there. And smart bit of batting from Christian Howe. They just turn it up and over the corner for 4 runs. And now they've raced away to 30 for no loss in 3 overs. On track once again to get that 50 inside 4.3. 20 runs in 9 balls. But 2 chances going down here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Gotta find a way to bounce back here. Can't let these 2 batters keep going at this rate. Could be a massive, massive score in the end. Plenty of energy still in the field. Keeping the energy level highs. Yes, he's on. Here comes Mohsen Khan in. Good ball for a stop. Locked away for no run. On the pad, half-hearted appeal. I think probably going over the top, but good stuff here from Mohsen Khan. They're definitely bowling quite well, Mohsen Ayush. A couple of bad balls have gone the distance, but they've produced 2 chances. We've got enough drop balls in there. So it's not been poor bowling by any means. Helped away onto the leg side. I don't think the fielder is going to get there to cut it off. Oh, yes, he has. Good work. Keen Chacha in the deep. Jonathan Merlot, not quite in control of that, but got enough on it into the leg side. But slightly longer boundary down there. And Keen Chacha doing some good work in the deep to keep it to just 2 runs. There's that flash down to the offside. Missed that. Was that that frustration there from Mohsen about that one getting through the field for 4? Was that dropped as well? Seems to suggest the body language. I didn't see it myself, but seems to suggest saw an arm goes in catching range of the fielder at cover there, Sahal. Body language seems to suggest that it's gone down. It's a 3rd drop. Have they really dropped Merlot 3 times here? Mohsen back in. Flat, hard, straight down the ground, 4 runs. No stopping that one. Score moves on to 40. Watching back down the replay, I do think that's a drop catch that's gone through Sahal's hands. He was in a position where he could have caught it. So that's 3 drops in 14 balls for Jonathan Merlot. You know what? What's the mark 6 today? Merlot might be interested in a ticket. More authoritative shot there. All the way. 1 bounce for 4. Another good shot from Jonathan Merlot. 14 of it over. 44 for no loss in 4. Was it a hat trick of boundaries? One of those being another drop catch. Actually bowled really well here, Ayush and Mohsen. He's got the same batsman, Jonathan Merlot, dropped 3 times inside 4 overs.
14 and 17. 8, 14 and 17.
Keeping the energy levels up here now. Can't let the shoulders drop this early in the game. Can't ever let it drop, but especially not in the 5th over. Oh, slightly short, picked up into the fencing, and that's now the fastest 50 for Melbourne CC in this tournament. It's come from 4.1 overs. Another flying start. $50 runs up. Quickest 50 for Melbourne CC in this tournament, and it's come in the final. Good ball from Ayush bouncing back there. I reckon cricket should have a 3 strikes policy. If you drop 3 times, just walk out of honor.
I think Travis Head would agree.
I don't think any batsman would agree with me, to be honest. They want all the lives they can get. Just think about the poor bowler. Bowlers have effectively done all they needed to do to get him out 3 times. The fielders haven't held on to the ball. So you just walk at that point, you know. Christian Howe going well here, 20 off 11. Now short ball from Ayush, but well directed. Howe onto 20 off 13. Tell you what, the celebration when they finally take a catch, it's going to be fantastic. Another step across stumps, picked up in the air. Has it got enough on it? Yes, it has, as it hits the netting for another 6. Don't think he got all of it, but he got enough on it to get 6 more. Just again, a little ball in the pads from Ayush. But credit to Christian Howe, he did step across to make that ball appear straighter than it really was, picking up the 6. I think they've bringing the third man into the circle, so they've sent deep square leg back into Shah. Ayush continues. And that's just blocked away for no run. Energy is still good here from the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Plenty of players now stepping up here and trying to keep the bowler encouraged, despite the start here from Melbourne CC, despite the dropped catches. Big swing and a miss. Jonathan Merlot, 29 of 15. Christian Howe, 26 of 15. Both have already scored centuries in this tournament. I don't think Jonathan Merlot was dropped on his way to his 100, was he? I can't recall Marylebone putting down any catches of Merlot. Nothing comes to mind. There might have been, but I don't recall. I do recall Christian Howe being dropped twice during his 170. His first chance coming in the 40s. Merlot's been dropped 3 times today. Catches win matches, as they say. In comes Mohsin Khan. Authoritative pull.
Where's that one?
6 more. It's in the hedges.
And how many overs have you had?
5.1.
5.1.
Slightly short from Mohsin Khan, and Merlot makes no mistake. Trying to recover the ball. The ground staff going out to help. Reserve umpire taking out some spare balls if necessary. This camera angle on your screen has been nicknamed Lost Ball by scorers because we do call upon it quite often. And I think they found it. All good. Play will resume. Going at 12 and over here yet again, Melbourne. All they can do here is HKCC is just keep fighting, keep trying to put the ball in good areas. That's not great. That's not where he needs to be bowling it. Again, short. Another 6 from Merlot. He's on to 41. I think we're going to call upon the lost ball cam once more. And they've got the ball back. All's well. Here.
As soon as it's gone into the trees,
We just sit
I
up
need
with
to
the table
down.
chairs out.
Yeah.
2 sixes and 2 balls here. Fuller, catching chance over the head of Anshuman Rath. No way he's getting that one. Just barely over the head of mid-on. Another boundary. Jonathan Merlot, 45 runs. I would say 38 of those have come in boundaries, if I've done my math correctly there. And Christian Howe, 26 runs. 26 runs. Have they all come in boundaries?
It's only been one single.
It's only been one single so far in 5.3 overs. I think Christian Howe's entirety, 26 runs, 3 sixes, 2 fours. That adds up to 26, right?
Right.
So he's not scored a single run outside of boundaries, Christian Howe. It's just been block, boundary. And Jonathan Merlot, a majority of his runs have been boundaries as well. A couple of twos and just one single. Off the thigh guard.
And the single was the drop.
And one of the singles was, yes, a drop catch by behind the stumps by Derek here. Leg by here. It's another non-boundary run, one of the very few. That's my phone notification. Apologies. I'll reduce the volume of that. I'm sure the listeners are all wondering the same thing.
I mean, the other stuff.
I think we've got a good number of viewers today. Go check on the live chat. We've got 159 people watching. 171 now. And proving to be quite popular. Big swing and a miss. Christian Howe, like he said, he's just been dealing in boundaries today. Looking for a big one there. Doesn't connect.
Shout out to Nick Van Fleet, our fellow team. Obviously, he's doing work today.
Right. Nick Van Vliet listening very closely to the stream. Oh, it's a big hit. That's gone into the swimming pool netting. We will get that ball back. We will get that ball back. That's another success. 3 sixes in that over. That's another massive over for Melbourne. They've raced away to 79 for no loss in 6 overs. They were 190 in 15 overs. The first time these two teams played. Just at this moment, you can't help but feel they'll all be ruining those drop catches here. 3 drop catches inside 4 overs. Jonathan Merlot, 45 of 19, put down 3 times so far. Christian Howe,
Yeah.
Christian Howe hasn't made many mistakes today, but he's only dealing in boundaries. There's some concern if our scorebook has enough numbers on it. If it goes all the way up to, only goes up to 409 club scorebook. Luckily, the first game ended on 407. Trying to recover that ball from the swimming pool. It's definitely possible to recover it. And I think it's a matter of time, because if they don't recover it right away, but it looks like we're already changing over to a spare ball. So there's already been a change in ball. Just of the time it's taken to recover that ball from the swimming pool. All right, there you go. George Loop been told to move away from the swimming pool and get into his fielding position, and we are going to resume play with the spare ball. Short third. Deep square leg back. Ayush running in. Big appeal, not out, of course. Drifting down leg. Probably a bit too high as well. He's got the ball back. A little bit too late. I don't think we're going to return to using this. Oh, we are. Tell you what, Festival Cricket can do what we want. Not bound by any sort of strict interpretation of the ICC playing conditions here. Just the umpires using some common sense. Got the ball back, handed it back to Shukla, put this reserve ball, spare ball, back in the hut. Shukla continuing. Short, pulled, in the gap. We got a fielder out there for that. We can't get there. Another boundary from Merlot. Merlot on 49 of 21. That's cut away into a gap for another boundary, and that's 50 for Jonathan Merlot. Just taking 22 deliveries. It's at 8 fours and 3 sixes. Excellent half century. Bit of luck, bit fortuitous, but some fantastic stroke play in between those opportunities. He's looking ominous here. Melbourne Stars, Jonathan Merlot. Helped way onto the final leg boundary for another 4. No stopping that one. Runs is flowing easy now here again from Melbourne CC. And it's hard to see how the Hong Kong Cricket Club get a breakthrough now. They might need a change in bowling.
Oh,
91 for no loss and 6.4. Top edged, but enough bat on that to get onto the swimming pool netting for a 6. Move on to 97 now, the score. And 6.5. We could be having 100 within 7 overs. Wonder if we can look up how long it took them to get the 100 in the first game. Here comes Ayush into Merlot. Camper through for a single. To end the over. Only a second single of the innings, if I got that right.
11.2 overs.
First 10. So last game, Hong Kong versus Melbourne. Melbourne got the 100 in 11.2 overs. They're on track to get it significantly quicker over here. Going at 14 runs and over, 98 for no loss and 7. That's an unwanted milestone there. One of those 64 of 25. Christian Howe, 32 of 17. Christian Howe only has scored runs and boundaries.
Sahal coming on.
There it is, change in bowling. Sahal Malvankar, first change. Can he get the breakthrough here? Coach here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Often referred to as the cheat code for his ability to do spectacular things, bat, ball, and in the field. They're going to need some cheat code magic today. Still in the first power play, can only have 2 fielders outside the circle. Anshuman Rath heading here down to long off as one of the 2 fielders. I believe they've got a sweeper out at deep square leg and Kinchit Shah. So those are Sahal's 2 fielders in the deep. No one in the deep on the offside, which is the relatively shorter boundary. But Sahal doesn't have a lot of pace on the ball, so they'll be expecting him to keep it tight, or hoping he keeps it tight. Sprays it down leg side for 5 wide. It's not the start you wanted, and it's almost fitting that that's how Melbourne's 100 comes up in 7 overs. Hasn't been quite the start the Cricket Club would have wanted here. Could have had Merlot out in this first over. The 4th ball, put down the covers. And another chance in the 3rd over. Another chance in the 4th over. Didn't take them, and now he's on 64 of 25. Yep. That's where Sahal wants to be bowling at. A much better ball there. Top ball. Hit some of the pads. Big appeal, probably too high. Appealing more in hope than in conviction there. He's got a lot of that one onto the scorer's hut. I was going to say it didn't seem like he got enough on it, but he got plenty on it. 6 into the scorer's hut. It's not scorer's hut, groundsman's hut. Groundsman's hut, my bad. It's on the roof. I think they can get it back. They're going to go and try and recover that ball. But I do think the spare balls will be brought out now very shortly. Yeah, check on our lettuce. Check on the salad. It's okay. The salad is fine. Salad's fine. You can see the ground staff looking for the ball up there. I don't know if you can see that on your screen. No, we haven't put it on the screen. We're just using our IP cameras here to check out the scorers hut and see if we can find the ball. We have found the ball. Has been recovered, and the lettuce is fine. All our viewers will be happy to know, happy to hear. Lettuce is unharmed.
Yeah, I know.
All right. 3 balls, 11 runs. Sahal Mavankar will be getting flashback to when he played in the Hong Kong Sixers.
My goodness, what a catch!
Has he taken it?
Yes.
Oh, we finally got a catch. We finally got a catch. I can't believe Martin Coetzee taken that inches off the turf. And I think our camera's gotten that as well. Oh, and he may have hurt himself a little bit here. But cheat code strikes. Martin Coetzee with a great catch. Merlot's finally dismissed. The Hong Kong Cricket Club finally have a wicket. And I want to go back and watch that on the live stream if you can. Oh, spectacular catch. I didn't think he was going to get anywhere near that. As soon as I left the bat, it looked like it was 4 for all money. And that is a great grab. The first catch that gets taken today is the one no one expected, but that's a 50-50 chance, I think, that one. He's pulled it off, Martin Coetzee. Excellent catch from Martin. And a much needed wicket for the Hong Kong Cricket Club.
It was low. He's taken both hands.
Yep.
Literally. Just about touching.
This is like and it's like
Really, Blake Thompson in a 3 for Melbourne CC. The silver lining for the Hong Kong Cricket Club here is they've taken their first wicket earlier today than they have in the previous game against Melbourne CC.
That's his name. Is it Blake Thompson? Have we got it right?
That little huddle there now with the team. Hanchama not firing his troops up,
Thanks very much.
asking him to rise up to the occasion here. Martin Coetzee delivering there for the side with a stunning catch at mid-wicket. And she and head coach Luke Jones is having a chat now about how to proceed from here. Cheat code has delivered. Golden arm Mavankar has struck.
Sorry. 73 now.
Great innings from Jonathan Merlot, 70 of 29. Sahal continuing. Nice ball in a good area to start with. Blake Thompson, a very fine batsman in his own right. Probably not as explosive as a man who's played several big bash games in Jonathan Merlot, or the Australian under-19 at the other end, Christian Howe. But he's a very capable batsman in his own right. Has scored quite a few runs here in this tournament so far. He will be getting himself set in for beginnings. The platform has been set. He will very professionally now go about his job. 109 for 1 in 8 overs.
That's fine.
Ayush will continue. Christian Howe has yet to score a run that isn't a boundary. Played 17 balls. 6 of them have gone to the fence, 11 dot balls. So basically 1 in 3 balls he's sending to the fence and seeing off the other 2. So that pattern holds true. Shukla will have 6 balls in this over at Christian Howe, 2 of which he'll probably try to send to the fence. It's extrapolating from what we've seen so far. If you're just waking up and tuning in, this is not the Hong Kong Sixers. This is not a T10. This is not a T20. It's a 50-over game, and Jonathan Merlo has sent Melbourne CC off to a flying start. Christian Howe takes a single, bucks the trend here, picks up his first single of the day. He rotates strike over to Blake Thompson. They gave him a big empty space on the leg side on Sean Rath, and Christian Howe happy to take the single. Field shifts across for the right-hander. Sheet code, Sahal Mavankar down here at third man, taking the big wicket, breaking the game open for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Gives us a smile. Lovely young man, Sahal Mavankar. Ring on the offside, third man back, slip and play. So offside heavy field here for Ayush Shukla. And Blake Thompson tries to work it away, can't get it past Shiv Mathur at backward point. Energy levels picking up again of the Hong Kong Cricket Club. They needed that wicket. They needed that bit of inspiration, a bit of magic from Martin Kudsi and Sahal Mavankar. Now they're back in this game. They believe they're back in this game. They got close to chasing 400 on Friday, chasing 372 to be precise. Helped by the fact that it got dark and Melbourne CC had to bowl spin. But they were successful in the chase yesterday. They've got a powerful batting lineup. Hasn't quite middled that, but it's got enough on it for 4. Blake Thompson. It's slightly short and dispatched. Sahal Mavankar feeling a bit thirsty here. Sahal Mavankar, thirsty work out there. It's humid, sticky weather.
Every wicket. It's okay.
Scorers offering Sahal a glass of water for every wicket he takes. Keep him motivated. That's what we got to do. Here comes Ayush. He's pulled that catch. It's the call. Stopped well by George Loop on the boundary. I think got to him on the bounce, and he did well there. It's hit pretty hard. And by George Loop's standards, that's outstanding fielding. No. Has taken a great catch, George Loop. There's plenty of chatter in the club about George Loop's catch. What towels here? Oh, there's. Yeah. Clean? No. Clean enough. Oh, no. No chance. Another single. Much better over this for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Still a boundary in it. Still going for 7. Objectively speaking, 7 and over is not considered good over, but in the greater context of what we have witnessed so far today, it's perfectly acceptable. Ria Martha, I wonder if you're listening to a live stream, it's Sahal Mavankar will like a drink. A little change of field again here for Blake. They want a deep mid wicket. Sahal's come into the circle now. No. Boundary fielders on the offside. Both boundary fielders are on the leg side. Actually, I think they've only got the one boundary fielder for that ball, the deep mid wicket. And Ayush.
Cheapest over the day. Yeah.
Ayush completes the cheapest over of the day. 7 from it. I tell you what, I don't think they're going to be 190 after 15 overs now. I don't want to speak too soon, but compared to where we were in the first game on Friday, this is a marked improvement already for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Could have been much better had they taken the catches early. Umpire's inspecting the ball now. We did lose the original ball. We are using one of the spare balls. Might just be a little discolored. A little bit of battering going out of shape. They might be looking at replacing it. Nah, they're good to continue. Sahal Malvankar. Ball in hand. If you're enjoying this game, enjoying the tournament, leave us a comment on the YouTube live stream or send me a message. "122 people watching the live stream. A lot of people predicting a 500 plus score. I don't think it's going to get there. We saw flying start on Friday and they ended up on 407. Plenty of batting depth in this team. Oh, Christian Howe. That's his favorite scoring area during this tournament. He sent a number of balls into the swimming pool, and that's another one. Clean swing of the bat in the arc out of the park. Moves on the 40 of 20. 5 sixes, 2 fours. 38 of the 40 runs and boundaries. He's also the leading run scorer for the tournament so far. I think he's gone well over 200 runs at this stage. He's closing on 250 runs. He's not got a lot on it, but he's got enough on it. Ah. 1 bounce for 4 runs. Like a deep extra cover, a long off would have been in play there.
44. 44, 21.
So I'm watching it. Doesn't start doing it. You just say that.
He's on 247 runs for the tournament, Christian Howe. Comfortably the highest run score of the tournament. Martin Kudzi got 185 against Melbourne CC. Got a duck against Marylebone, but he's second on the run scoring charts. Takes something special from him today to overtake Christian Howe at the rate Christian's going.
Only changes yesterday. Yesterday, so many bowling changes. It's hard to keep you informed.
No, that's good. That's good.
Short. Now it's smashed.
Let's come back.
And now it's hit the walls and come back in. And he's absolutely hammered that one. 50 up for Christian Howe, 22 balls. Same pace as Jonathan Merlot, 22 balls as well, right? Same strike rate for 2 opening batters, both in the 50s in 22 balls. Christian Howe doing it with 6 sixes and 3 fours. He's hit, I think, 30 sixes in this tournament so far, which is outstanding. Now, let me see if I can pull that stat up. 24 sixes before today. So 6 sixes today. He's hit 30 sixes in this tournament, Christian Howe. Oh, and it's a no ball. He's landed it off the pitch there, Sahal Malvankar. He's landed off the wicket and it's been given a no ball. It's going to be a free hit.
Focus on the swimming pool net because that's where it's going to go.
All right, folks, get your guesses in. Where's this ball going? Swimming pool net. Swimming pool net. 6 more. If you're in the swimming pools today, I would keep an eye on what Christian Howe's batting. The netting is there to protect you, but the way he's hitting it, one might just burst through at some point. 7 sixes already for Christian Howe. This over has gone 6-4-6, 1 no ball 6. Sahal Malvankar has played in the Hong Kong sixes. I don't think he got taken with this many runs there. Massive over. Still 2 legal balls left. Yep, 23 off so far. Could be looking at a 30-run over here. I think the ball's stuck in the net, so they're producing a spare ball out from the box. Christian now is at 36s. The next highest is Jonathan Merlot. How many Jonathan Merlot hit today? 5. Jonathan Merlot's next highest with 15 sixes. After which you got Nizakat Khan with 5. Yeah, the ball's been battered out of shape, so we've got a spare ball pulled out. And Luke Jones saves it in the covers. So we get a dot ball. And Chimarat thanks Luke Jones for stopping the ball at covers. He's just doing his job, Anchi. Don't thank the postman for delivering the mail, do you? Or probably you do. It's called good manners. All right. Little inside edge past the stumps. Good ball there from Sahal. Getting the Yorker correct there, those last 2 balls. But still a massive over. 23 runs from it. They need Christian Howe's wicket as quickly as they can. It's 139 for 1 in 10. We've got the batted ball here in the scorer's hut. Yeah, it is really. It's falling apart. That ball's been taking a beating. Still got a bit of shine on it. It's just got scars. It's been broken apart. Change in bowling. Nizakat Khan on. We've got the first power play in the books. 139 runs in the first power play. Dare I say that's been a good power play for Melbourne CC. I think they've won that power play. Into the second power play now. I understand the run rate graph. I don't know why it's just falling off a cliff there. Just maybe a display bug. Slog sweep first ball. Has he got it? No, he's got it to the fielder in the deep. So Blake Thompson gets off strike first ball. If you look at the outdoor nets, if you have the ground, you'll see Sam O'Brien of Rocket Factory conducting what seems to be an impromptu net session with a couple of the local juniors, along with some of the other Melbourne CC lads. It's good to see. Nizakat Khan against Christian Howe. This could be interesting. Leg spinner, long leg side boundary, especially towards a gap pavilion. Left-hand batter. Tosses up. It's a full toss. It's picked up. It's gone over for 6.
No.
Oh, it hasn't gone all the way for 6. There is a long boundary out there. Thought he picked it up for 6, but it's 1 bounce for 4 in the gap between long gone and deep mid wicket. It's a full toss. It's not where he should be bowling it. And as well know that. I think Anshuman's telling him that just dart it in. Don't give it air. Don't give him any air. Just fire it in flat. The ball's lost in the bushes yet again. And I think they've got it back. Luke Jones and Shiv Matra. I think the 2 fielders down there. It's Ayush, my bad. It's Ayush Shukla down there. Yeah, Shukla's in covers. George loops a long off. Whose idea was that? But George looped down and long off.
Fantastic catch.
He did take a catch in mid off. You got to put him anywhere to take a catch. It'll be straight. Picked up in the air, but just wide of the fielder there. Anshuman Rath get a single. So another single for Christian Howe. That might just be his 3rd single. 6, 7, yeah, 3rd single. 7 sixes and 4 fours. Blake Thompson facing. Luke comes back into the circle. He's not got a lot on it, but he's got enough on it. Oh, he's hit the pole. He's got plenty on it. 6 for Blake Thompson.
150 up.
And that's 150 up for Melbourne CC. They are flying here. 10.4 overs. They will get 119.15 if they go at this rate. And they've managed to recover the ball. It's a roll on cage that it's hit. Got stuck up in the netting there. And they think they've managed to recover it.
Stuck up there still.
Oh no, it's still stuck in the netting of the outdoor roll-on nets that we have, the roll-on cage.
Oh, no, ball.
I think that's the first time I've seen a ball get stuck in there during a game. If I'm being honest, I don't think I've seen that happen yet. We've had it there for a long time. It's always been a risk, but I didn't think I've actually seen it happen. Sam O'Brien trying to knock it off. I wonder if we can get that on our camera of Samuel O'Brien. It's not Samuel, it's a Sam, isn't it?
Simon.
Simon. I've been calling him Sam the whole time. Simon O'Brien trying to retrieve the ball, and someone gets it out with a bat or a side arm. No, it's a bat, a little junior bat. Knocks the ball off, hands it back to Nazaka Khan. Poor Mary Henderson's done the long trek down to the middle in vain. I think Gus Frazier's kept the ball in his pocket just in case. We're almost ready to resume here. Just waiting for Mary to make it back here into the hut. Simon O'Brien, the man down there. Cut past the fielders in the offside. And good stop on the boundary, keeps it to just 2 runs. $14 off this over as well.
You've only 10,000 steps away.
And again, cut into the offside. Kinchit tidies up. Another single. Runs just keep flowing here for Melbourne CC.
Yep, I'm 4 for 1. Forward. 34.
154 for 1. Sahal Mavakar. Will he continue for a third over? And up change in bowling. So this is interesting because Kinchit Shah in this tournament has mostly bowled from the pavilion end. He's been asked now to bowl from the mountain end with the shorter straight boundaries. We saw who was
Normal cricket, normally always in your first match.
yeah, so he normally only ever bowls from the pavilion end. So we're seeing him now from this mountain end. We saw Mohsen Khan bowl a lot of overs from this end yesterday against Marylebone. Who was bowled from this end against Marylebone? Was it Nizakat? No, from HKCC. It was Nizakat, right? Nizakat bowled a lot of overs from this mountain end yesterday. He's now bowling from the pavilion end instead. Here comes Kinchit in. Pulled into the mid-wicket boundary. Right, Luke Jones cuts it off on one bounce. Didn't quite carry to him for the catch. Did really well to stop it within the boundary. Saved a groundsman as well. They were just in the firing range there. But Luke Jones to the rescue. Yep, very good stop. Luke Jones, one of the best fielders in Hong Kong. We might see Luke Jones bowl very soon. He was excellent against Marylebone yesterday. They may need him to try and produce a breakthrough here. But Kinchit's been good all tournament. He's been a banker for Anshuman, getting through his overs cheaply. Bowled well against Melbourne. Again, from the pavilion end, but he did bowl well against Melbourne on Friday. He's here in now against Christian Howe, 61 of 28. A wicket they need quickly. Bowls a good ball there, and it's only 1 run. Lovely Kinchit Shah, dot ball, Blake Thompson, who's batted very well. He has got his innings quickly underway. Energy still good here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. They're in the contest.
Jonesy, next time you can stay out until someone to come in.
It's in the air, catches the call. Mohsen Khan's going to have to make a lot of ground. It's gone over. his head. And has it gone over the rope? Or has it been 4-4? It's just bouncing in the rope. Mohsin Khan in the circle had a lot of work to do to try and get there. Couldn't quite get there. And it's gone for 4 runs. 50 partnership up for these two. It's taken just 26 balls. Between them, they've hit 4 sixes and 4 fours in this partnership. 40 runs off the 50-run partnership in boundaries. That's in the air. That's a chance as well. Anshuman Rath's trying to get underneath there, judging it. It's just gone over him. Fingertips on the ball for Anshuman Rath. Really, really good effort.
Are you okay, Anne?
Has he landed roughly?
Yeah, he landed on the side.
He's landed on the side screen. Anshuman Rath. That's going to be rough. He might need a bit of help here. Might need to get the first aid box.
That's me off.
Yeah, 1674.
Side screen about taking that catch. He's up and he's moving now. He seems okay. Really, really great effort there from the captain. Trying to take that catch just over him in the end. His shoulders, he's still holding his shoulder, still a bit ginger. I hope he's not seriously hurt there. Anshuman Rath trying to take that catch. Zakat Khan continuing. That over went for 13. Sweep shot, catches. Yes, catches the call. Catch is taken. Zakat Khan gets the breakthrough. And Kinshid Shah takes that catch. That's the 7th catch of the tournament. And it's Christian Howe who departs for 72. So Jonathan Merlot 70 of 29. Now Christian Howe 72 of 32. Another explosive innings comes to an end. And Zakat Khan with a breakthrough and a much needed wicket for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. And maybe might be a bit too, I wouldn't want to say too little too late, but it might be a bit too late. We still got a lot of overs left in this innings, and there's now a chance here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club with 2 of the top run scorers in this tournament both dismissed,
Might check who's coming in, please.
for them to start breaking through this middle order of Melbourne CC and trying to keep it
Thank you.
to under 400.
Pretty brighter.
Danger of seeing sunshine.
I think we are in danger of sunshine or something.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just something like that. Sunrise.
32 balls for
how 32 years, so short 32. Eight sixes, 5 fours.
And in comes Charles Lill, captain number 4. 168 for 2. And this is a chance now with the sun shining. For the first time in this tournament, one there says, sun shining down here. It's a chance now of the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Just pull things back a bit. Melbourne CC will still come hard here. They've got a wonderful platform. They've got quite a lot of quality batters left. 2 fresh batters at the crease is still an opportunity for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Just build some pressure now. 169 for 2 and 13 overs.
This is the 20. Whereas T20 is 40.
138 people watching the live stream. If you got any comments on this game, apart from score predictions, feel free to leave it in the live chat. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions about today's game. 175th anniversary for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, established in 1851 down at Central at Chater Road. Club moved up to this current location in 1975. And this tournament here, this Easter, was to mark our 175th anniversary. We're very thankful to both Melbourne Cricket Club and the Marylebone Cricket Club for making the journey all the way here, sending some top quality players. Of course, we're seeing the Melbourne team in action today. Australian under-19 Christian Howe, a couple of players who play for Melbourne Stars, Jonathan Merlot, some top quality grey cricketers here representing Melbourne CC. Whereas for Marylebone CC, we had a couple of Irish internationals, Andy Balbirnie, the captain, and Fionn Hand playing for them this week.
14, still 170.
Wild Overham, Kinshid Shah, 170 for 2 now. We're joined here in the scorers hut by we're joined by the captain of arguably the most important team in the club.
What do you mean arguably? Who's
Unarguably.
I want names.
Mr. Eddie Milton, captain of the Taverners. He's no doubt upset that the Dignitaries game scheduled for today has been replaced
Absolutely livid.
by the final.
Oh. I could have got out of bed earlier. I would have been here to dig up the pitch to prevent any play.
Pour oil on it and free George Davis.
Lovely bowling here from Nazakat Khan. And Kinshid Shah is collecting some dot balls. If we had more dot balls, I argue, in the last 3 overs than we did in the first 10. I'll leave it to Stato to confirm, but I do think we've got, in the last 4.3 overs, more dot balls than the first 10 overs.
Absolutely, on my linear score, she'd say.
It's also that the run rate's gone from about 13.8 down to 11.7.
11.7 dropped significantly.
Going old school today.
You don't have to do it all.
Muscle memory.
It's very neat. It's very neat.
Muscle memory just putting a 6 in at the time. So far, this one's either been a 6 or a drop catch.
3 drop catch in the first 4 overs.
Drop catches later.
And really difficult catch.
Yeah.
It was an easy catch.
Drops easy ones, take the hard ones. Very classical HKCC.
No time to think.
3 off, 120.
Another very good over there. So they're just getting some quiet overs now, the Hong Kong Cricket Club. This,
173, yeah.
at this stage, Melbourne CC would just be happy not losing any more wickets. Letting both Charles Lill and Blake Thompson get settled in, get to drinks, and get across to the next hour of play. Whereas the Hong Kong Cricket Club just want to bring that scoring rate down, just want to get through some overs.
I'm just going to get a glass ready to take out.
Lill on strike.
Charles Lill winning the toss today, electing to bat first. Unsurprisingly, Melbourne CC have batted first in every game in this tournament, have not been made to chase. But I think the Hong Kong Cricket Club wanted to bowl first as well. Get first use of the fresh wicket, and it would have worked out well for the Hong Kong Cricket Club had they taken their catches. With 3 catches put down in the first 4 overs. Oh, and he's taken a blinder. I said a bump ball. That's a catch. That is a catch. That's a blinder of a catch. Kinshid Shah off his own bowling. He's dropped the dolly of Jonathan Merlot, but he's taken 2 more stunners here. 8 catches for Kinshid Shah in the tournament. That one was traveling, and he's plucked it out there. That's 1. for the highlight reel. Kinchit Shah, another great catch for him. Yeah, drops easy. He's taken 8 catches this tournament, Kinchit Shah, and dropped 1. Only 1 he dropped was Jonathan Merlo in the first over. Just needs a few overs to get warmed up, Kinchit. Normally good hands. Still need overs to warm up.
Very generous.
Gotta be. I've got to keep my job here. Can't be annoying too many of the members all the time. That was a great catch by Kinchit Shah. Note how Richard Appleby, we've gotten a great photo of it. Looking forward to seeing that later on.
Too quick.
Oh no!
But you just felt that it was going to happen, didn't you? Why that projected score still
You can see it's not the wasp on the screen. It is a projected score.
Let's have a quick look.
Yeah, you can see the wasp on every play.
Run across the side there. Find out who wasp is matching. The wasp here. Yeah, I need to see it on there. It's MVP scoreboard
2.
I don't think it is because I did have a look. What's the wasp at the moment? No, I know it's nothing objective. Oh, okay. What's the wasp at the moment?
Some technical work going on here during the drinks break and the score is that. We'll join you shortly afterwards.
Luke, how are you?
There's no point turning up to watch. You know what's happening before the ball's even ball.
No, I've been enjoying the drop catches. That's the highlight.
This could have been 105.
Alpha turning is off the mark with a single. Kinchit Shah and Nizakat Khan have taken 2 wickets in the last 2 overs. Hong Kong Cricket Club now tails up. Believe they've got a chance now here to bowl Melbourne CC out. It'll be absolutely ideal to bowl them out under 300, as difficult as it seems from this situation, given they've got 7 wickets in hand, 34 overs to go, and already 175 on the board. But lovely ball against Kinchit Shah. But they will believe. Their tails are up. This is their home ground, their home turf.
Absolutely right.
They are 4-time Hong Kong Premier League one-day champions. They've got a number of international players in the side. Just looking through the list, of course, Anshuman Rath, Kinchit Shah, Nizakat Khan, Martin Kodzi, Shiv Mathur, Mohsen Khan's been in the national setup, Ayush Shukla, premier fast bowler, Luke Jones has been around the Hong Kong A setup. Who else in this team has played international cricket? It's just an
Sahal played in the 6s.
Sahal did play in the 6s, yes, and the Hong Kong A team as well. It was on path to play for the Hong Kong side. Really, David Jakia and George Loop have not played for the national side, if I'm Only David Jakir and George Loop, the only two have not played.
Yeah,
Oh,
must be
Open around.
eligible for doing 50%.
I think Jakir, on principle, hasn't turned off with the veterans team yet, but very much has been invited to represent the Hong Kong veterans national team. I can tell you that. They really do want him to play for that, but he's obviously got his business, his commitments. He loves playing for the club. Here comes Zakat Khan. Found a gap in through the offside. Kinship Shah feels it. So plenty of experience, plenty of talent, and plenty of pride in this Hong Kong Cricket Club team. And after that onslaught from the two Melbourne CC openers, they will want to fight back strongly here and take control of this game. As for Melbourne CC, 2 wins in 2, big final. They'll want to win this, take that back home with them. Very, very good team in their own right, Melbourne CC. Cut to point, no run.
Yes, it did. 98. They lost after 7. Which is exactly 40.
So it hit 14.
Catches the call, just not able to get there. Sahar just falling short. Landing a bit in no man's land, nearly a chance though.
It's one off. Yeah, it's one off time. 21. 176. Yes. And gone. Ah, 5 overs without a boundary.
Okay, two.
Good ball from Kinship Shah. A lot of energy now here in the field. Ajmal Raz predicts a pressure release shot coming soon, but Blake Thompson not biting into the bait. Takes a single. His energy levels are fantastic here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. 177 for 3, Melbourne, but catches the call. It's gone past short fine leg. And a bit of a misfield from Ayush Shukla. Got a bad bounce there. I don't blame Ayush there. Yeah, hit the long ball gutters there. Really harsh on Ayush there. If you're going to blame him for that one, we've all been there when you fielded at the Hong Kong Cricket Club on the long ball screens. A ball can just take a bad bounce there from the rinks, the gutters. That's what's just happened there. A bit of luck for Oliver Gunning. He gets a boundary. Ball.
First boundary in 33 balls.
Yeah.
Catches the call again. Anshuman wants everything to go to hand here. That's not quite going to hand. Good backing up by Mohsin Khan. Again, the energy levels here fantastic for the Hong Kong Cricket Club in the field. Anshuman's revving his team up. They're backing up here in the field, diving around, firing those throws in. Another 7-run over, a good over for Melbourne. That one ball escaping the fight, short fine leg for 4, but between them, Niz and Kinship have now bowled 8 overs for 44 runs and 2 wickets. So the spinners have started to turn things around here for the Cricket Club. We've still got Luke Jones to bowl. Bowled really well yesterday. Will come on for a spell today. I don't think Anchi will be bowling, especially after landing on his shoulder. You could see Mohsen come back for a second spell. Ayush for a second spell. Sahar for a second spell. So they've got options here. Shiv Mathur hasn't bowled yet in this tournament. We might see him have a bowl. Chance for out. David Jakir doing really well. Again, those energy levels good here from the cricket club. It's putting pressure on Melbourne. Oh, that's wide. Oh, in the air, past Mir Zaqib Khan. Quick single, Luke Jones. To David Jakir's hands. Great throw.
Yeah, now it's below 10.
Yep,
6 off,
exactly.
6 off.
Scoring rate now finally below 10 and over for the Hong Kong Cricket Club for the first time in this game. Melbourne CC now scoring at single digit run rates, 189 for 319. So just starting to turn things around here and turn things around well. Thompson looks away. These two are just happy to keep knocking it about for singles at the moment. The bowling is going well. Pressure is now on the new batters to try and rebuild.
Not too much pressure on batsmen, we're still 10 and over.
Yeah, I mean, the batsmen are not really under any scoreboard pressures. It's more about personal, just wanting to get set, get some runs, not lose their wicket at this stage. Now that dot ball.
Oh, Ginger, that's really good bowling. Excellent catch. Get through this week and then we'll talk about it.
There's a chance. Nope, not a chance at all. It's gone into the one bounce for 4. It's just hit that very straight. Mohsen Khan's up in the circle and mid off. Long off might have been in play, but that's gone very straight. That's another boundary from Melbourne CC. 195. Blake Thompson on a 31 of 31. Owns a bat company. Rebellion Bats.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice hit.
6 off, 6 off.
195.
195 for 3 and 20.
20 overs gone.
The projected score sits at 487 if Melbourne keep going at this rate. But of course, wickets can always change that.
Very well.
Nizat Khan continuing. This passage of play has been good for the Hong Kong Cricket Club with the two spinners, Niz and Kinship, building some pressure. Luke Jones yet to bowl. Took 4 wickets against Marylebone CC yesterday. I was just trying to look up Victorian grade cricket results. And it seems like I have to go into Play HQ to find out the results of Victorian grade cricket. I couldn't find it written anywhere. Maybe it's just my poor research skills. But if anyone knows the results of Victorian grade cricket for this year, please let me know. Just want to see how successful this Melbourne CC team has been in the lead up to this tour. Great keeping from Jackie and a great ball from Niz, whipping the bails off. But Blake Thompson very much well in his crease. Blocked for no run. Reeling through his overs here, Nizat Khan. Melbourne CC are taking any unnecessary risks now. They've got a fantastic platform. Just about getting through this particularly tricky phase, and for both these batters to just respect the bowling, play it on its merit. Just one from that over. We haven't had a maiden over yet in this innings. Nizat Khan nearly getting one there. Still a bit of batting depth to come here for Melbourne. Hugh Hislop opened the batting for them in the first game, scored a quick 40. He's penciled in at number 7. James Meehan hasn't had many runs on this tour, but he's in at 6. And the screams of catch it, but the ball nowhere close to Anshuman Rath, rolling to him at long on.
Or 200 up.
And that is the 200. Pulled past short fine leg for 4 runs, and Melbourne CC have brought that 200 up. 90 minutes, 21.2 overs. And looks like the ball is lost in the bush once again. Nope, they've recovered it.
$10.4 overs to make 150 to 10.4 overs to get the next 50.
10.4 was our last 50 runs here. So it's been a consolidating period here for Melbourne CC. Hong Kong Club taken a couple of wickets, but this partnership now starting to build. They put together 28 of 35. All of gunning into double digits, 11 of 15. Blake Thompson looking good here, 35 of 37. Mohsin Khan is stretching. I don't know if he's going to come back on for another spell shortly. Into the offside. Fielded well. Good field there. Good feeling there, Shiv. Was George Loopy fielded that? Oh, George Loopy in the action. Couldn't see him from where I'm sitting.
Backing up.
Yeah. Shiv. Fair from Shiv. He doing the right thing. Kids enjoying the sun in the swimming pool. Families out here enjoying the last day of the Easter holidays here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Sun is out. The weather's best weather we've had all tournament here right now. It's Melbourne versus Hong Kong Cricket Club in the final of the 175th Festival of Cricket. 202 for 3 in 22.
Consolidation.
Yeah, exactly. Melbourne will be happy just not losing wickets in the phase. Just taking the score over after the start they've had. Oh, he's pulled that. And yep, saw the fielder in the boundaries slipping and not being able to recover to stop that ball. It's gone in the gap for 4. Blake Thompson moves on to 40. Got deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and a deep cover in place for Nizakat Khan. But Blake Thompson starting to look a bit more aggressive now. Once again, too short from Nizakat. Once again, dispatched for 4. That's not good bowling. And now the pressure starting to be put back on the Hong Kong Cricket Club. A few quiet overs and a couple of wickets. This partnership starting to blossom. There's been a few boundaries coming now. 3 boundaries in the last 2 overs. Melbourne CC just picking up the pace once again. They're still scoring at close to 10 and over. When Nizakat and CBC pitching it a little bit fuller. Blake Thompson's gotten his strike rate up above 100 as well now. Oliver Gunning. Just happy to get off strike wherever he can. Just like that. He's in no rush to hit boundaries. You know he's got that game in him. We saw it yesterday against Marylebone CC. At this stage of the game, he's just happy to let Blake Thompson have most of the strike. Like we said, keep his wicket intact, get set so he can surge towards the end of the innings. Thompson, though, is taking on Nizakat Khan here for another boundary. This time the slog sweep. He's enjoying batting against Niz. He's got a couple of, well, 3 in this over and a couple of boundaries off him earlier as well. She said, 6 boundaries, Thompson said, at least 5 of them have been of Nizakat.
3 4s and a 6 off his
3 4s and a 6 off Nizakat. He's enjoying this battle. And there we go. Single into the leg side brings up Blake Thompson's 50. Third 50 in the top order here for Melbourne CC. He's got that 43 balls as well. Striking above 100. He's now looking set and he's going through the gears. And now pressure being put back onto the Hong Kong Cricket Club. This partnership as well now growing to 44-45. Couple of wickets a few overs ago gave them some hope to break in, but these two have established themselves well and might be time for another change in bowling very soon for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, as these two seem to be getting quite used to what Kinchit and Nizakat are sending down.
Yep.
Driven into the offside, stopped for a single. Up top ball. Couldn't get there on there. Oh, that surprised him a little bit. He's down well to protect his wickets. Did well to protect his wickets there, Thompson. Can Kinching make this over a good one? Can he break through here? Club need another wicket very soon. Martin Kotze outstanding at mid-wicket. That's the energy they need here.
Oh, no, you got the smash. Well done.
Bit short, pulled hard. Look on the boundary, could have cut it off, and Martin puts in the dive. They still get the run. It's just that energy in the field that the Hong Kong Cricket Club need more of. Hit hard down to mid, one bounce on Chimanrap. A bit harsh calling that parachute. I don't think he had enough time to get to it. It's so flat. Nicely into the gap on the leg side for another 1 run. Oh, we're going for 2 here. Still on track for a massive score, Melbourne CC. And he's nicked that. And that will race away for another boundary.
6 clear again off them.
And our runs flowing back here for Melbourne CC. I believe that might be the 50 partnership. Yes, it is. And it's come at run a ball. So this is exactly what Melbourne needed at this stage. A run a ball 50 partnership between Blake Thompson, Oliver Gunning. Just that the little opening that Hong Kong Cricket Club had, those 2 quick wickets, just being taken away from them now.
If I look to the back.
It's Zaka that's come back on for his 8th over, so they're just pulling the 2 spinners through here. Not looking for another change in bowling, even though these 2 have put on a run above 50 partnership. They're still on track for 450 score. We might see a little change, but no change, no Luke Jones yet. No indication of Seam coming back onto bowl. Except for Mohsin Khan doing a bit of stretching when he was a fine leg. Yes, he's still struggling for the right lane. That's a chance. It's gone wide. The fielder's gone for 4 into the fence. Catching height, but just placed well. Believe that was Gunning with the sweep. Struggling a little bit for his length in this, but that ball wasn't too bad. The length. Gunning just committing to the sweep and getting it away. So now again, Melbourne going back up the gears. 2 new batters are set. You see no reason to just be hanging around. They could be attacking and scoring runs, especially with so much batting left to come. Peter Petricola is penciled in all the way at number 9, which is outrageous for someone of his caliber. Has played as a batsman for Italy. Got that depth there. They got Wigglesworth penciled in at 8.
I think it's just because it's an alphabetical order.
No, I actually got the batting order from them. Where that team should go? Where's the other one with the batting order in it? It's in my clipboard. That's where it is. Top ball there. But yeah, looking at that batting order, James Meehan in next at 6. Hasn't scored many runs this tournament.
It's off 151.
A good time to score in the final.
231 for 3. And 5 drop.
Hugh Hislop in at 7. Thomas Wigglesworth 8. And Peter Petricola at 9. 10 and 11 to be decided between Glenn Hanna, who already scored 20 odd against the Hong Kong Cricket Club. A couple of 6s on Friday. Which makes me think Nick Xavier is probably the number 11. There's plenty of batting depth for Melbourne. Got you number 10 who can hit 6s. Sitting very comfortably here. Hong Kong Cricket Club need wickets and need them quick. Can't let these 2 bat on for another 10 overs. Slightly bit short, pulled hard. For 1 run, Oliver Gunning.
That was Thompson. That was
Oh, sorry, that's Thompson. My bad. My bad. Apologies. It's because That's one run out. That's Cunning.
Coming from the lid.
Cunning wasn't a hat, wasn't he?
Yes.
They swapped that, right? That's why I got confused. Cunning wasn't a hat to start with. Thompson wasn't a lid, and they decided to swap. Tap down, short third. I mean, Kitchen's bowling well, but it's just not threatening enough here at the moment. These two are just making it look quite easy now. And could be looking at a very, very big score. As I say, has he nicked it? Well, Jakir and Kinch seem to think so. Cunning's not walking. I don't think Frazier's interested, nor is Royce. I didn't quite hear anything either here. It seemed a bit of a delayed appeal.
Yeah. He went up straight away.
Ball.
144.
That does seem to be the plan here from Munshi. Just keep bowling Nizaka and Kinch through.
234.
Still scoring a 9. 234 for 3. This partnership has scored comfortably a run a ball.
Already. James.
Hello.
Okay.
How is Niz going to get a breakthrough here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club? Interesting appeal. Thinking if I might have had the pad and pad. Angus Fraser seems somewhat interested, but I think he's going to stick with not out. I think he did think about it. I think there's a bit of bat and pad, and just questioning, was it pad first? Maybe. Only one on the field appealing this doesn't help your case. You need to find a way to take a wicket here, the Hong Kong Cricket Club. You need multiple wickets. I would say they probably need in the next 10 overs 5 wickets to really keep the score down to something chaseable. If the next 10 overs go through, and Melbourne keep building at this rate, get very dangerous. Could be looking at a score in excess of 450. 420, I think, is something to back themselves to chase. They were somewhat confident they could chase around maybe 420, 50 overs if a couple of the top order bats come off on Friday. Today, if this goes on well beyond that, I think Melbourne are determined to cash in on this platform. Bowled out for 407 on Friday, the opening game. But now this is the final. They've got the full strength team. They're locked in. They want to win the tournament. Want to finish this unbeaten, take the trophy back home with them. Although I don't think they actually take a trophy back home with them. Just get the name engraved on it. But they would like to have that success to bookend their season. Four singles in this over from Niz. Last ball coming up. Another single, but completely acceptable over for Melbourne CC. Melbourne now at 8.8. The run rate is now dropped below 9 for the first time in this innings. But still a very, very strong position for Melbourne CC.
Continues.
222 people watching on the live stream.
22.
222. Hope they're enjoying it. Double Nelson. Kinchit Shah continuing into his 9th over. Good single. The energy level is still good here from the Hong Kong Cricket Club boys. Still in this game. Taking it one over at a time. You're just trying to win every over at this stage. Can't turn around this innings that quickly. You need to keep building and lifted in the air just over Martin Coetzee. Another run. You just got to take it ball by ball here at this stage of the game. Not much else the Hong Kong Cricket Club can do. Wickets eased out and seems good to bat on. Got two very good batters in the middle going about their business. I think here we go. The plan is now to get the seamers on fairly soon. Mohsin Khan and Ayush Shukla both getting ready. Anshuman's just happy to bank in these 20 overs from Kincher and Nezakat during this middle phase. Both going at about run a ball. Kincher about 5 and over actually. A bit more economical than Nezakat. Here's voice nice and loud. Anshuman Raat. He's been vocal this whole innings. He's keeping his team uplifted.
240.
Zakat going to bowl out.
That's my strike. Check.
The ball cat. Gonna see a change in bowling very soon. This will be Nezakat's last over here. Chance for catch. It somehow found the gap between both Anshuman Raat and Sahal Marwan Khan. Has gone for 4. That is tremendously unlucky. Wasn't quite in control of that Blake Thompson. A foot either way was a catch. That has just somehow perfectly bisected the two of them. Has raced away for 4. Blake Thompson moves on to 68 of 62. Could be eyeing a century here. Blake will be the 3rd Melbourne CC to turn up. And that's an authoritative drive there. Over the top through extra cover for 4. 250 up for Melbourne CC. I told you, Blake Thompson's really taken a liking in Nezakat's bowling today. Scored quite freely against him. The head-to-head between Blake and Nezakat has very much been in favour of Thompson. Didn't recover from the hedges. Back in Nezakat's hands. Can he bounce back? Both wickets in the top order fell for 70. Two openers, Merlot and Howe. Will Thompson make it past the 70s, or will he be dismissed now as well? He'll want to kick on and get the 100. Be the 3rd centurion on tour for Melbourne CC.
Spell. Yeah.
1 for 64 in Nezakat Khan. Can he close it out here? Top ball, he has closed it out. He finishes his 10 overs, 1 for 64.
250 exactly. 250 exactly.
Looks like Luke Jones will be replacing Nezakat from the pavilion end. He bowled really well yesterday. He's enjoying his bowling. Back in now. Kinchit Shah. His final over here from the mountain. And he's bowled really well, given he doesn't normally bowl from this end as well. Bowled to his field. He's bowled good lengths for the most part. Hasn't given them a lot of short balls or full tosses to score off. Getting a bit of turn. Thompson's batted superbly. Very controlled innings. 72 of 66 has looked fantastic. Kincher nearly getting through him there. Mohsen Khan warming up. I think Mohsen's likely to come on to replace Kincher Shah, but Luke Jones likely to replace Nazakat Khan. And here we go. Just about winning every single ball here now for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. All you can do at this stage. Brought the scoring rate down to 8.5 from 14s. Assault from Merlot and Howe, top order. Was sensational. They did create some chances. Finally took them. They've been trying to recover this innings since. Oliver Gunning and Blake Thompson have batted very nicely. Not led the Hong Kong Cricket Club back into the game completely. And at this rate, they're set for a 450 score, potentially even more. Kincher Shah's last over of what's been a pretty good spell. Leaning edge, just short of the fielders in the offside. It's just been that kind of day of the Hong Kong Cricket Club. But it's an excellent spell from Kincher Shah, ending it below 5 and over, 1 for 49 in 10. We're through 30 overs here, 252 for 3, and we've all heard the old adage, you take the score 30 and you double it. If we were to do that, we're looking at 500 for Melbourne CC. Luke Jones now replacing Nazakat Khan, leg spinner for leg spinner. He did bowl well from this end yesterday. He likes the long straight boundaries. He gives it a bit more air than Nazakat does.
Now we're going to start biting meat. Making you a buffer. Yeah, they got me in the back of my arms and my back. Jonesy likes to put his back on. Oh, fine.
Luke Jones warming up, fresh off 4 wickets against Marylebone CC yesterday. Could he get the breakthroughs the Hong Kong Cricket Club needs? That's a really nice ball first up from Luke Jones. Senior coach here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club, Luke Jones, former MCC young cricketer. Has been 13th man for England in a test match at Lord's. Was outstanding fielding. Handy leg spinner and lower order batter as well. Bats left-handed, bowls right-handed. One of those odd cricketers. Slightly short that one. He goes for 1 run. Oliver Gunning though hasn't quite kicked into high gear yet. Like Thompson has. He's looking absolutely fantastic out there. But Gunning's still getting into his innings here. He's played some nice shots, but it's mostly just been trying to work the ball around. And Luke Jones hits that at a good length. He can be very tricky to play. It's proper textbook leg spinner. Flight and loop and turn. Gets the ball to drift and drop a little bit. And a nice quicker one up his sleeve. Just fires it through when he gets into his rhythm. Might see some of it. Right now, that's perfect. Well fielded by Anshuman Rath. A bit of bad bounce off the Astro. Did well to keep it down. Luke Jones can produce a good spell here. Lock up that end for the next 10 overs. Be incredibly valuable for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. That's the flat and quick one we talked about. He's appealed for the LBW, but maybe a bit too short, maybe a bit too high on impact. But that's what we're talking about. The quicker one he has up his sleeve. It's fantastic when he can land it. It's a very good over here. That's from Luke Jones to start with. First over of a bowler spell. Also crucial, letting them get into their rhythm. Slightly short. And away for 4. Well, that's ruined a good over. It's slightly short there. And Gunning Just using his hands to turn it around the corner for 4. 5 off it. Gunning gets his third boundary. That's the promising signs though from Luke Jones, despite that last ball. Just that adjustment from your quicker one to his stock ball didn't quite land. He'll work that out by his next over. Once he gets these variations working, it could be a handful. It is indeed Mohsen Khan to take over from Kijit Shah from the mountain end. He bowled his first spell from here. 3 also 47, not the best first spell, but there was a drop catch. They have Jonathan Merlo dropped on one of his overs and then just kind of got taken apart after that. Didn't really bounce back well. Was superb against Melbourne CC yesterday, taking the wickets of Andy Balbirnie. I think he got Marcus O'Riordan and Sam Perry as well. I'll have to double check, but got that top order out and joint player of the match yesterday. He's got to come back here for the final. Didn't bowl well in that first spell with the brand new ball. He's got an older ball now. He's got a set Blake Thompson, set Oliver Gunning, and Rowe. Balbirnie, O'Riordan, and Rowe yesterday for Mohsen Khan. Excellent ball there to start with. Good length. They need Mohsen Khan to turn up here in this spell as well. Melbourne CC sitting very pretty here. 257 for 3. Fine leg back. Deep square leg back. Third man back for Mohsen Khan. Mid-on, mid-off are both up. Dances down the wicket. Tries to get past mid-on. Doesn't succeed. Richmond with a throw to the keeper's end, but they get the comfortable single. It's interesting that third man's back, but I guess they want to encourage the batters to hit straight and look for runs down the wicket. Too short, but fielder there in the deep will keep it to just 1 run. Questions in the chat about how long the boundaries here are. Not very long. I'd say right now from this end, the leg side boundary, probably what 60 yards, the 30-yard circle times 2, probably what 60 yards, maybe 70 towards the pavilion. It's a decent size, but the straight boundary can't be more than 50 yards straight. Can't be that much more. And then the extra cover boundary from this end for the right-hander is probably actually about 40 yards. And that's what we saw Christian Howe hit over and over again. That short boundary there to cow corner. Just absolutely loved hitting it there. Took Mohsen Khan apart really from this end. Left hand to left hand, just kept teeing off. Then of course you got the boundary down to third man and the backward point. That one's probably a good 70 yards as well. On the longer boundaries, a decent hit if you can get a cross over there. People wondering if they'll get 470. I wouldn't rule it out at this stage. They've got plenty of wickets in hand, and these batters, if they get set, can absolutely score at the pace required to get that 470. Something about 9 over from here gets them 470. They're already on track for 408 quite comfortably. Just need to step on the gas a little bit. Outside edge. That's why again the third man fielder. He's in the circle now, I think. Well, he's just halfway to the circle, but probably should be a bit close, tighter in. Good over from Mohsen, just 4 from it.
51.
That's Mohsen Khan's bowling figures for those listening in.
6-1.
Shiv Mathur going off the field, Veer Mathur coming on.
Thank you.
I think Shiv just wants a quick bathroom break, so his younger brother Veer will replace him for an over or 2. Shiv unlikely to bowl anyway, so I don't think it's going to make a big impact. Long off back for Luke Jones. Deep cover back. And a deep mid-wicket. Cow corner vacant. Don't see cow corner fielders used quite often at top level cricket. You see it quite often in village cricket because a lot of batters do hit there. Don't see it very often used at this standard of cricket here. Luke Jones, a good line of length. Goes to a big swing. It's nothing on it. Both batters now with a helmet. That was Oliver Gunning playing and missing now. They've both taken the helmet on from Mohsin Khan. Luke Jones. That's a lovely ball straight up Oliver Gunning. It's a little bit short, and once again, a little short arm jab into the leg side for 1 run. Wasn't too short from Luke Jones. Oliver Gunning was, but decided to play it on the back foot nonetheless. Need a couple of wickets here. Hong Kong Cricket Club might be stating the obvious, but they definitely need some breakthroughs. He's got him on the pads, down the leg side, no run. I mean, so far this has been a good start from Luke Jones. He's bowled 9 balls, just the 1 bad ball in it. It's pretty good for a leg spinner. You'll take that. You can just now produce a chance. Get a little top edge somewhere. Get them leaving their crease. Oh, I got the toe of the bat there, but it's just gone right past Luke Jones for a jammy single. Blake Thompson, his rebellion bat. Good bats this. You can hit him off the toe of the bat and still get a single. Not many other bat brands can offer you that kind of quality. Yeah. Anyways, Luke Jones. Yeah. No run. If you're here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club, enjoying the game, I'd like to have your voice heard in the columns. Drop me a message. I think we've got a few members who've expressed interest. I see them come down, especially towards the second innings. We've got a few VIPs who may pay us a visit down here at the scorer's box. We had Fraser Stewart yesterday, head of cricket at the Melbourne Cricket Club. Beautiful voice. Wonderful stint in the commentary box from him. We had Max Smith, Jack Howard lend their voices to the broadcast. We had the George Loop, who's currently on the field. A very popular cameo by him. He might come on the second innings once he's done batting. Hope to have a few more guests in the comm box later today. 11:30 a.m. now at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Beautiful sunlight. Top bar filling up with members enjoying their drinks, enjoying the spectacle. Overrate's been good from the Hong Kong Cricket Club. So we approach the second drinks break. And Mo Khan into bowl. Good ball there. Umpires Royce McDonald, Angus Fraser. And the scorers Simon Williams and Justin Fletcher, and reserve umpire Mary Henderson. All-star cast here for this final. It's been very smooth running here. Today's been a lovely day for cricket. The only thing's not gone smoothly has been the Hong Kong Cricket Club's drop catches in that first 4 or 5 overs of the day. But they've picked up after that. They've been very good in the field since then. They've been energetic, been working hard here. Catch it is the call, but it's gone through in the gap. Flat and hard down the ground for 4. Oliver Gunning now moving through the gears.
The captain of cricket midfields on the boundary.
Oh, Jasmine Titmus at the boundary, the captain of cricket. She's been absolutely outstanding this tournament, a captain of cricket. Big shout out to her and all the work she's put in organizing this festival of cricket, 175th year. It's her first year as captain of cricket, and she's been fantastic. Shout out to all our staff, especially the ground staff who've worked tirelessly through this wet weather to ensure we've got our 4th game of cricket in. Terrific effort all around. F&B departments firing on all cylinders. Had a wonderful closing dinner last night. The cricket match lunches have been great. The dignitaries are now being looked after in the boundary bar with some drinks and canapes. Or maybe that starts at 12. Maybe it hasn't quite started yet, but that will be happening up there in the boundary bar for the dignitaries. Match lunch today at the Gap Pavilion. We had some terrific match teas. We've had some terrific match lunches. Some terrific after-match teas as well. We had a barbecue as well in the function suites during the wet weather. Oh, that's flashed across over extra cover for 6 in swimming pools. Blake Thompson now showing what he's capable of. And Mohsin Khan slightly over pitching there. And Thompson, that's one of the shots of the day there. And that's a 100 partnership up for Thompson and Gunning. And yeah, just bring the attention here now back to the cricket. Melbourne CC dominant here, continuing to punish the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Another change of bowling maybe in the offering here from the mountain end with the short straight boundaries. As Mohsen Khan's already gone for 11 in this over. And he's thumped that pass. No, he hasn't got a pass. Great work, Sahal Mavankar with the dive. Keeps it to just one. That's what we like to see in the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Still showing some energy, still showing some fight. It's a big final here. Can't let this game slip this easily. You've got to keep fighting. Like I said, it's about winning every ball here.
First 6 and 12 over.
Wow, first 6 since the 12th over. Woken the game up here, woken up the Melbourne CC dugout. Blake Thompson, 84-79, top scorer of the inning so far. Oliver Gunny picks it off his pads. Has he found a gap? Yes, he has for 4. Hands on hips of Mohsen Khan. Another big over. He's gone for 67 in 5 overs, and that might be the end of his second spell as well. Just finding him easy to hit here.
16 off. 16 off, yeah.
Just lining him up. Take over once again. The innings has surged back up to life.
No time to serve.
I think it's something that's been convicted.
Because I wrote it down. He came off at, I'm pretty confident it's exactly 11:20.
Bowl anyway.
Yeah, but it's
Luke Jones back on and has been carved down to long off for a single. So runs have flown here from the mountain end. After the 30th over, Luke Jones has kept his end relatively quiet. Just going from 9. I'd like another quiet over here. You can see now the aggressive intent from both batters. As we get into the last 15, there's wickets in hand. They know there's a chance now to really, really stamp their authority on this game. The partnership's gone on past the 100. Gunning and Thompson. Gunning's nearing his 50. Thompson's nearing his 100. The Cricket Club just finding it hard here to produce a wicket. That's another great shot from Thompson. Carved over extra cover for 4 runs. He's played the leg spinners very well, Thompson. First in the Zakat, now Luke. Seemed very comfortable against leg spin, and it's not something you see quite often, especially here in Hong Kong. Batters who are good at playing those kind of shots against the leg spinners, hitting them over extra cover. It's not an easy shot to play. Thompson's played a lot of that today. He's looked very good. Once again, that nice drive through the offside. Just 1.
19.
Nervous 90s for Thompson. He's in the 90s. Don't know how nervous he'll be, but he's in the 90s. Could be the 3rd centurion on tour. Melbourne CC. A batsman for the Premiership team in the 1st grade. There's a chance there for a catch. Zakat Khan steadies himself underneath and takes it. And Luke Jones has produced the breakthrough. Oliver Gunning goes 42 of 50. And Luke Jones is his 5th wicket for the tournament. His 1st for the day. Zakat Khan, safe hands, doesn't drop many. I've never seen him drop any. He takes that one. A little bit of relief here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club with that wicket. Once again, that door opening a slight crack now for them to come back into this game. As they've broken this partnership, and they've opened up an end.
Yes.
287 for 4. I believe in at number 6 should be James Meehan. Hasn't scored many runs in the series. Hasn't quite got going. Yeah, that's a good effort to get a 100 partnership that quickly.
Nice check in side, James. Confirm James Meehan, please.
Send the message.
Correct, James, over here.
Confirmation from the umpires. We might actually be on track for an early lunch.
10 minutes to drinks, okay, and I would just mention to Jazz that we might be good early.
42, yeah, it's 42 or 51.
I don't think I've ever really seen this in Hong Kong in 50-over cricket, that we're getting through 50 overs so early, we'll have to take lunch early by virtue of completing the overs quickly, right? You've never really seen that. You see a team get bowled out, causing an early lunch. You never see a team get flogged for 400 and still take an early lunch. Not that Melbourne are guaranteed 400, but they're pretty much on track for 400. If I've jinxed it, I'm very happy to have jinxed it. Luke Jones, he's bowled really well. 2.5, 1 for 15. You saw wicket that. He's in to finish this over. James Meehan gets one of the quicker, shorter ones to start off with. Good thinking from Luke Jones, but Meehan is up to it and blocks it.
15, 24, 35.
So it's a real blessing here for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Luke Jones and keep going this way from the pavilion end. He's gone through 3 overs quite economically and a wicket. That just means for these next 15 overs, Anshuman Das has to just figure out 8 overs from this mountain end. He's given Mohsin Khan a couple. He's taken him off. He's now turned to his spearhead, Ayush Shukla. Ayush Shukla actually bowled really well with the new ball. Better than that 5 overs, 57 shows. Jonathan Merlo was dropped twice of his bowling. Could have had him 2 times.
Both sixes.
Yeah. He got hit for a couple of, yeah, he got hit for a few boundaries, but he actually bowled pretty decently, and I think this is his chance to get a few wickets. He did that in the first game against Melbourne CC, came back well in the second spell and picked up a few big wickets. So he's got a chance now with his pace. Try and break through. Ayush is in first ball, full and straight on the stumps. They've got one. They're going to look for 2. There's a gap there on the leg side. And they've picked up 2 runs there. Look at that, George Loop. That energy from Loopy intercepting the ball for Ayush could get it. I kind of love the energy from him. Keeping himself in the game. Good start there from Ayush to Thompson. Good ball there, got ball. I think lunch is scheduled for 1 o'clock. We've got 14 hours to go, so might be looking at 12:40, 12:45 at this rate. Martin Kutsi dropping now to the boundary. It's a change of field, so deep mid wicket, deep square leg. Anshuman Rath a long on again. Cow corner empty. Oh no, Anshuman Rath. Yeah, it is a long on. Got a sweeper at the offside. Nicked through. They just brought the 3rd man into the circle, and he's nicked it through for 4. He'll say it's deliberate. And he's moved on to 96. Unlucky. It's been that kind of day. Anshuman Rath has been working hard here in the field, keeping the troops up. Took a nasty blow on the side screen. Is that the first time you've collided into that side screen? All your years here? Genuinely, all these years of playing cricket at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. And Ayush is bowled that wide. Ayush just got to get his radar here. He's looking in the landing area. He's not happy with how he's landed there.
Vicky, you almost saw that? Oh.
Yeah, his foot's just slipping, he says, and that's what's caused the wide. He just couldn't finish his action the way he wanted to. Let's throw a little bit more sawdust.
Maybe slightly, but anyway, it's even normally naturally slightly.
Down the leg side again. It's good effort by Jaxie to get some glove on that.
Wide and one,
Wide and one.
1-6, 2-8.
Great effort there by Jaxie. Get something on that. Save 5 wides. So he's just not finding the rhythm this over either. And this is where Anshuman Rat's going to have a few headaches as captain because he needs this end locked up. He's got Luke Jones doing a good job from the pavilion end, but the runs are flowing now from this end here. So his seamers. He's in with a pad. He's gone up in an appeal. Big appeal. I think, and he's the only one on the field appealing. It's almost certainly going down leg side. Leg by. He just needs one of his bowlers to step up and hold this end up. Projector score says 416. I think HKCC will take that at this stage. They're very happy to keep this under 420. Melbourne will be looking in excess of 450. Thompson hits and discovers and move on to 97 with that single. Closing in on his century will be the 3rd centurion for Melbourne CC on this tour after Christian Howe and Jonathan Merlot. Those 3 names there, Christian Howe, Jonathan Merlot, and Blake Thompson, were the 3 biggest names coming into the series we were anticipating. Of course, Australian 19, Melbourne Stars player, and then one of the premier batsmen of Melbourne CC. All the big names in that team. Let's not get it wrong. It's a very strong outfit. That's a great shot. What a shot that is from James Meehan. Has absolutely timed it beautifully for 4 runs to open his account. His first boundary of the day, his first runs of the day. And it brings up the 300. That's a great shot to bring up the 300. 302 for 4 in 36 overs.
That was 300 up as well. Yeah, 36 overs.
Absolutely sensational cover drive by James Meehan. Timed it so beautifully. A mere push. Raced away to that short boundary of 4. Yeah, 314 on the overs left on the board. You have to be looking with 6 wickets in hand. That's something over 450. A lot of people in our chat predicting Melbourne to win. I think it's a fair call at this stage. Still 14 overs left in this innings. Anything can happen. Collapse now could see somewhat chaseable score, and there's plenty of batting firepower in that Hong Kong Cricket Club team. Luke Jones into his 4th over here. Bowling very well. To get a defensive shot out of Blake Thompson at this stage of the innings, have to be bowling good balls. So 97 of 87. So 2 sixes and 11 fours. Lofted. Chance. All you can do is watch it sail over his head into the marquees for 6. That's 100 for Blake Thompson. 88 balls, 11 fours, 3 sixes. It's been a controlled innings. It's been a masterclass. Raises his bat up. I believe that's his own brand, the Rebellion brand. But it's been a superb century from number 3, Blake Thompson. He's been all class this tournament. And he has shown it once again here today with this century. Great knock. Now he's going to flick the switch, I feel. And this could be an exciting passage of play if you're a Melbourne CC fan. Oh, he's timed that beautifully through the covers. Work to do for Kinchit. Does well. All you do is time that. He's timed that so well. Pressure here again on the Hong Kong Cricket Club. They've been under the pump for most of this innings. They've had brief windows of respite. But the run rate now is climbing back up again upwards. dropped to about 8.2 for a while now, up to 8.5. Flatter, shorter, flogged. Great work by Instrument out in the covers, but they'll still get 1 run. Going for that quicker ball, but maybe just a bit too short. Lovely ball there from Luke. James Meehan, the new batter now, he's going to take a bit of time, and what the Hong Kong Cricket Club will want to do is get as many balls in at James Meehan as they can right now, just to see if they can get a wicket or if they can get a few dots. Because Thompson's looking as solid as a rock from his end. It's starting to punish anything loose. Oh, that's too short, and that's pulled across the deep. Yes, only a single. Projector score ticking up
10 off.
to 422. 10 from that over.
125.
13 overs to come. This is going to be tough here now for the Hong Kong Cricket Club as they approach the closing stages of the innings. We've taken the second drinks break. 422, the projected score. The score now 312 for 4. The Wasp has 408, which is 1 short of what Melbourne CC scored in the first game on Friday. I think both the Wasp and projected might be slightly underestimating what we have in store here in the last 13 overs coming up. The Hong Kong Cricket Club will have to figure out how they're going to turn this around. It's been a better hour of play for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. The first hour 10 minutes was pretty rough. They've done well in the second hour and 10 minutes. Have a quick break and see if they can pull this back here. Join us in a couple of minutes. I was watching it.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should stay off the comms when he's bowling. That seems to help. That was a good over by Shukla. Needed that right after drinks break. And Luke started well here, playing a miss and a single. But this just could be the Melbourne CC batsman doing the mature thing and taking a couple of overs after drinks to get reset before launching into the bowling once again. They've been very professional about how they approach the batting this innings. Oh, it's a genuine edge. Genuine edge. Lovely ball from Luke Jones to James Meehan. That's what they need to be bowling more. Meehan here. He's the one who hasn't scored many runs on this tour yet. He is fresh to the middle. Just got to get Thompson off strike as much as possible. Yes, he'll be the danger batsman here. So he's shown he can clear the boundaries quite comfortably. He's got 100 runs under his belt. Full toss, smashed, but field in the deep keeps it to 1, so get away with that one. Chance now to get 2 dots in against Meehan and close out the over. Even better, get a wicket, get a new batter in. Start working your way into the tail. Meehan, I think, we're just looking to see this one off. Wide, bit of turn, too much turn on that one. It's harsh when umpires give those wide, I feel, as a spin bowler. You know, the batsman goes deep in the crease to cut it and it just spins past them for a wide. Just got to give the bowler something. Flashed away. Kinch has got work to do again in the deep. Keeps it to just 1. 8 catches in the tournament for Kinchit Shah. Arguing that the 1 drop in this first over might overshadow all that. Jonathan Merlot cashing in to get a 70 off just 29 balls. He was dropped 2 more times after that drop in the first over and made Hong Kong Cricket Club pay. Another wide. Christian Howe, 72 of 32. Didn't put as many chances, Christian Howe, 72 of 32, but a bit more chancelessly. 1 to come, yeah. So Christian Howe batted a bit more chancelessly on his way to 72 of 32. Finally caught in the deep, bowling Nizakat Khan. Then we saw Blake Thompson batting well here now. Good ball by Luke Jones to end the over. He's on 110 not out, Blake Thompson, of 97 balls. Charles Lil caught him bowled well by Kinchit Shah for 4. And Oliver Gunning batted superbly in a 100-run partnership with Blake Thompson. I think the partnership was worth 114. Scored 42 or 51. Caught by Niz at the boundary. 11 hours to go. 12 o'clock, 12:04. I've been informed lunch will be ready in the gap pavilion by 12:30.
By 12:30.
It's always ready half an hour earlier. Standard procedure. Very professional staff here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club.
Yeah, we're guessing the
I'm sure the Melbourne CC batters will get tucked in as soon as the lunch is ready. The innings is in progress. Ayush, can he back up with another good over here? The club need him to deliver a good spell here towards the end of the innings, and he's done well that first ball. But Meehan happy to get off strike. Top 3 for Melbourne CC have absolutely delivered today. It's been I would say, spirited showing by the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Of course, the drop catches not great, but they didn't let the shoulders drop despite that. They've kept the energy levels up. They've kept working hard in the field, throwing their bodies around. They really have tried to put their best out there today and leave everything on the field. Just got to finish strong here. About 10 overs to go. That's very good by Ayush. He's starting to find his length now, Ayush. They really want to win this one here, the Hong Kong Cricket Club. 175th Anniversary Festival of Cricket, celebrating 175 years here on home turf. This Premier League team has had a lot of success this season. Premier League one-day champions 4 years in a row. Won the Fincher Shield. Made it to the finals of Premier League T20. They would like to add a victory here to celebrate this glorification in their own club, in front of their own fans and members. They're up against a very, very strong Melbourne CC team. Australian under-19 players, Big Bash players, first-grade cricketers. They had a quiet day out yesterday. Melbourne CC almost had another guest here in the scorer's box, an unwanted one. He's just flown away now. Oh, but yeah, Melbourne CC had an off day yesterday, and very responsibly had a quiet day. Not too much in the drink, quiet night. Trying to be ready for this final, taking the cricket very seriously. Shouldn't do that on our tour, surely. Cricket doesn't matter on the tour. Melbourne CC, they come here to win. They've come here to be champions of the Stride Series. Dispatched Marylebone CC by 130 runs. Show fantastic sportsmanship in the opening game, playing on in the dark, bowling the part-timers and the spinners, which allowed the Hong Kong Cricket Club to get very close in the chase. Ultimately, Melbourne holding on by 1 run in a high-scoring thriller that kicked this tournament off. 2 wins and 2, made their way into the final. Won the toss, elected to bat first today, and have been excellent so far. The Hong Kong Cricket Club, after that first game, put in a very strong showing against Marylebone CC yesterday. The game was meant to be played on Sunday, but wet weather forced it to be rescheduled to yesterday. And the cricket club were sharp in the field, took some good catches, bowled really well, and batted with composure to chase down the score. 33 over match. Won by 5 wickets with almost 5 overs to spare.
2 off. 2 off. 7.
Very good over there again by Shukla.
4 to gone. 4 to gone.
We're into the final 10 now. 324 for 4. The Hong Kong Cricket Club, 100 plus in the last 10 overs is never unheard of. Small boundaries, good batting decks. We've often seen that happen here. So Melbourne's still in a position to get 430, maybe 450 if they push hard. That would require 126 runs in the last 10, which is less than what they scored in the first 10. So it's definitely doable. Of course, older, softer ball now. Blake Thompson's already batted 99 deliveries there. He might be feeling a touch of fatigue. He's got a wicket keep as well. Very fit man, Blake Thompson. James Meehan getting into his innings 10 of 14, 6 wickets in hand. Had a wonderful closing dinner yesterday that was meant to be after the final. Of all the players and VIPs and dignitaries. A great time out last night, but reconvened today morning for the actual final, which will be followed by presentations on the ground. There you go, Luke Jones. Nice and full outside off stump. They've got extra cover back deep on the boundary now, which is, I think, a very good field change. And the final power play, of course, the 5 fielders allowed in the deep. They've gone for extra cover, long off, long on, deep cover, and a deep mid wicket. But now for Meehan, extra cover has come into the circle. So looking again to collect dots against them. Long on and long off both back. Sweeper still on the offside. They've sent deep square leg back for Meehan. So they have kept 5 fielders outside. Just extra cover in and deep and square leg out. Oh, turn and bounce there. Nearly takes Shakir on the helmet. And you can see Sahal Mahmood signed a warm up as well for a little spell, potentially to replace Shukla after 1 or 2 overs. Shukla's only got 2 left. Good start here though by Luke. Catches the call. He's up very straight into the side screen. That's a great hit from James Meehan. And Melbourne CC on the attack. Taking a few siders off the drinks. Now it's time to put the foot on the gas. Risky shot, but he pulled it off. Nothing much wrong with that ball. Just good batting from James Meehan. Cut to the sweeper. Take the single on offer. Gives Thompson 2 balls against Luke. Slightly short. Hammered. Is that into the boundary bar windows?
Straight into the picket
Straight
fence.
to the fence.
Straight into the picket fence for 6. That was a very flat 6. I couldn't see it from where I'm sitting. Just heard the thud. Racked it right into the fence for 6. 50 pound to show up for these two. It's taken 36 balls. Thompson's got 28 of them. 17 for Meehan. Luke has been taking 2 6s in this over, and now it's followed with a wide on the offside. So starting to bleed a few more runs now from that end. Luke Jones and Anshuman Roth might be thinking of a little change in bowling, perhaps, as we approach the close of this innings. 339 for 4 already. Let's just cut that into space on the offside for 1.
16 off.
And I would say the first 6 wasn't a particularly bad ball, but the second one,
16 off, yes. Well,
fractionally short to Thompson, who's
47.
now at 119 of 102. And starting to punish the cricket club. He has been basically chanceless this innings, Thompson. I don't think he's offered us
Well, looks like Sahal's ball.
any real opportunities. Here we go. Shukla gave us 2 good overs after drinks. And there's going to be a change in bowling now.
It's a 2 over 34.
It's a Hal Marvin car. I guess Ayush Shukla might have a change of ends or might be saved to close out the 50 overs. Yep, Shukla might be closing it up. So 2 overs kept in reserve. It's the Hal Marvin car, the Maverick. Took a wicket in this first over. A very good catch by Martin Kutsi to dismiss Jonathan Merlot. And they got taken apart in the second over by Christian Howe for 23 runs, including a free hit. He's now bowling 2 right-handers from the same end. He's got a short extra cover boundary, but he's got a bit more space on the leg side to protect. Still relatively short straight boundaries. Martin Kutsi dropping back to Kyle Connor. You've got Kinshasa Shah back as well. So 3 deep on the leg side. Fine leg in the circle. Long off back on the boundary. Mohsin Khan and a fielder at deep cover. And the plan of Sahal will be to fire in Yorkers. It's just down the leg side again. Once again, starting his spell with a wide. Yeah, great keeping by David Jakir to keep that inside. See if 5 wides there. Slightly short.
Fire up, come on!
You can hear Anshuman Rath on the mic trying to fire up his troops with one last push. I mean, and third man drops back for James Meehan and Mo Khan comes up. That's an interesting change. So this Sahal's trying to pull a hard length and off stump to Meehan. He's trying to scoop it. He's now got, oh, he's got plenty on it. I thought looking at it initially, he wouldn't have found the gap, but he did. Ayush Shukla very wide there. It's a clever shot in the end from Meehan. He gets a wonderful forward on the fine leg, 346. I'm a big fan of the scoop. Always happy to see it executed well, just like that. Didn't need aim for that length ball in the off stump, but Meehan walked across and made it into a boundary at fine leg. He's gone for it again. Missed it that time. Fine leg is still in the circle. They got Thurman back for fine leg in. So Meehan's targeting that fine leg boundary. Ayush Shukla is coming a little bit straighter. He's adjusting his angle. So he can be there to cover that shot. Instructions are to keep taking pace off for Sahal Mavankar. That's nice and straight. Anshuman keeps it at 1. He's coming back into the circle. Mohsin Khan dropping back out for Thompson. Face off, slogged across. It's in the gap between the two fielders. And it's gone for 4 runs. He's just hit that little pocket there in the leg side boundary. Very well placed. They had it deep in the corner and they've got it long gone. We've got the ball back. We've got the ball back.
350 up.
There's one to come. 350 up in 41.5. Is he not happy there with his bowler? Don't think that was a plan to Blake Thompson. Face off might have been the plan to new batter, but I think the Thompson, the plan was Jokers. He's worked that one there. That's the plan. Coming back for 2. Thrown to the bowler's end, but they make it fairly comfortably. Another 12-run over. Like we said, 10 and over is not difficult here at the Cricket Club. 13, sorry. 10 and over is not difficult here at the Cricket Club. Especially with wickets in hand and set batters in the middle. Is Luke Jones going to bowl out here, or are they going to go for a change of bowling? He's gone for 47 and 6. He's got 4 left up his sleeve. Started to spell well. The last couple of overs have gone for runs. Sahal's gone for 47 and 3. Change of end from Mohsin Khan. He's come back on for a 3rd spell with the mountain end. Well, he's got the long straight boundaries, Mohsin Khan. That's why he's been hit for a lot of his boundaries down the ground. So he's now got the long straight boundaries, which should give him a bit of cushion, and he's bowling from that end. I do think either 3rd or final leg should go back for James Meehan, just because he's shown he can play the scoop. And I think he's going for 3rd man back rather than final leg. He has played the scoop a few times, so I would go for final leg and attack the stumps. But 3rd man suggests he's... wait. 3rd man's coming in. And final leg is staying in. Yeah, so I think James Meehan is going to target that short 3rd or final leg boundary this ball. Might just take one to sight it first. There we go. He's trying to glide it. And great work by Martin. No, I thought Martin did a great job there, but just bobbled it past him for 4. He was at deep point. He was at deep point, Martin could see. Ran across, had covered a lot of ground to get there. Ball just bobbled past him for 4. But yeah, again, that's what I thought James Meehan would do, is just target those short boundaries behind the wicket. Might go for the scoop next ball now with George Loop at short fine leg. No, he just drives it square for 1. Mohsin bowling the ball full and outside off stump in the block hole. The runs coming very easily now for Melbourne CC, and it's all about damage control here now for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Smacks it on the ground to the fielder, long on. Has he taken it? He has taken it. Nizakat Khan has pulled off another excellent catch. Running to his left, dives and plucks off the ground. That's what Mohsin Khan needed, a longer straight boundary. And Nizakat Khan picks it up. That would have been 6 if Mohsin was bowling here from the mountain end. But down at the pavilion end, gives Nizakat Khan that time to get it on and pluck it off the turf. Another great catch for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. A wonderful century from Blake Thompson, 126 of 106. He departs, and once again, a little crack in the door now for the Hong Kong Cricket Club to fight back and try to close this innings off strongly. Mohsin Khan has his first wicket of the day. Hugh Hislop will be the new batter. Fantastic century from Blake Thompson. Raises his bat, he walks into the dugout. He's got a few overs of rest now before he has to don the keeping gloves. But Hugh Hislop got them off to a flying start last time these two teams played. He's got a finishing job here to do. Hong Kong Cricket Club continue to fight and continue to stay in this game. Second catch of the game for Nizakat Khan.
126. Yeah, 126. 126.
Good ball there for Mohsen, the new batter. Full in the block hole, carved out the point for one. Hislop gets his innings underway. So now it's time for James Meehan to take on the mantle of aggressor here. He's 27-22 already. He's already hit a nice six down the ground and a few boundaries. He's looking good here, and he hasn't got many runs on tour, so this is his chance. He's got enough time there to get 50, perhaps more. He's going to take on the mantle of strike batter here while Hislop just keeps rotating it around. There he's go. He's trying to guide it short third. Sahal. Good effort. He did really well to stop the ball. There was a run-out chance, but his throw was nowhere near the stumps. And they scamper through for the single. But it was good effort in the field. Created a bit of doubt there. Just needed a better throw. He would have had a run-out. Meehan, very clever with his batting. I think he's targeting the boundaries rather than just trying to swing through the ball. He's trying to work the ball around the gaps and pick up his boundaries that way. See how Hislop goes about his batting here. Just leans into a nice cover drive, beats the infield, work to do for Ayush in the outfield. He does well, but it's still going to come back for two. That's a good shot to end the over. Hislop moves on to 3. 9 from it.
1 for 76.
7 overs left in this innings. You assume Ayush will bowl 2 of those. That means 5 overs for Anshuman to figure out. Sahal's going to bowl 1 more of those, at least 4. Mohsen's got 4 up his sleeve. I don't think Mohsen's going to bowl all 4 of those. Seems unlikely Mohsen will bowl through from that end. It's still possible, but I don't know if he will. And yeah, they found the food. Yep, the food trolley being wheeled out into the pavilion. Almost time for lunch. Lunch menu for today is chicken tikka, paneer saag, chaat masala salad, like a chaat salad, fresh fruit, naan, rice, condiments. It is yummy. I missed yesterday's lunch. Yesterday's lunch, I think, was the one I was really looking forward to, the lamb chops. I missed that. I'm so disappointed. Anyway, Sahal Mavakayan pace off to James Meehan, gets a single down, too long gone. Yes. The pasta was really good yesterday, I heard as well. I heard the vegetarian pasta was really good. There was a fish. Yeah, the fish was good. I know it's a good menu. I've just never tried that menu at the club. We've cycled through all our lunch menus for this tour. I think no one ever orders Western menu C that we had yesterday. I think now, after the players tried it, they'll get it more often in Sunday League. But it is sneakily quite a good menu. Bit pricey, $190 per head. Anyways, enough food chatter. Oh, that's a good ball from Sahal. That's where he's got to be in the block hole. Fine leg back on the rope. Saves it, and yep, umpire Royce McDonald signals leg bye. The one menu we've not tried is the Thai menu. Sticking on the topic of lunch menus here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Thai menu is something I'm looking forward to trying one day. Slightly short and slow, but it's got protection at deep. Kinshit Shah cuts it off. Don't mind that. Pace off is what Anshuman Rat's been asking for, and Saha's delivering it in this over. 3 singles only.
Shiva Chandra.
Anshuman's used his voice more than I have today in the field. It's been very energetic. Back of a leg, squeezes him up, tucked down for 1 run. Happy with this. Hong Kong Cricket Club singles are a good result at this stage of the innings. Melbourne CC won boundaries every ball. Now they've got 5 wickets in hand. They're approaching the closing stage of the innings. They've got a chance to blow the score up past 420 to 440, 450. Hong Kong Cricket Club just keep fighting back. Keep fighting back in phases. He's trying to use his feet here, meaning he can't get it past the hull. One more. Melbourne CC, a good batting side, but what I really am looking forward to is their bowling in the second innings. Christian Howe, James Merlot, Glenn Hanna. It's a ferocious pace attack. Nick Xavier. Push into the cover, no run. Dot ball, rare dot ball. And that ends the
51.
Yeah. Ends the over.
The total can't read my writing. 57.
Very good over that from Marvin Carr. Motion to continue. What do we think here in the scorer's box? What's the final score going to be? 6 overs to go, 5 wickets in hand. Swing and a miss. There's no chance of keeping this below 400. I think we're all in agreement that this is going to go past 400.
Looking about 10 and over from here.
10 and over from here.
Put it 427.
Look, 427 sounds about right. We should get past 420. 10 and over. Hong Kong Cricket Club need a couple of good overs. The Mohsin Khan has got 2 dot balls here.
I don't know if the batters were enough to know if they can accelerate or the same way.
Well, he's right now. It's not big, it's open on fire.
Got 40 or 30 balls. Yeah, UK Club open on Friday, 40 of 30 can bat. Glenn Hanna had a few sixes. Peter Petricola played for Italy as a batsman about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit there. I think 2017, 2018 was his last year for Italy.
2008 to 2017.
Yeah, so about 9 years ago he played for Italy. So he clearly can bat, and he's coming in at 9. So whoever's batting above him at 8, I think it's Wrigglesworth, should be able to hit a long ball. You're putting a former national team batsman in a 9. They've got batting depth, no doubt. Melbourne, but 3 top balls from Mohsin Khan this over is exceptional. And that's only going to be 1. So this has been a very good over for Mohsin Khan. This is what I mean by the Hong Kong Cricket Club, where they have been impressive today, has just been fighting back over and over. They just not let the game slip away from them completely. They haven't been at their best today. What you have to admire is their spirit. They've kept the energy up. They've kept fighting. They've made sure that every ball, they try to win each ball, even if they're not been perfect. So might be able to keep it under 420. Another good ball there from Mohsin Khan.
Especially after being 14 overs, 117.
117, 14 overs.
150 came up in the 10, 11 overs.
Yep, 150 in 11 overs. If you're just tuning in and didn't realize that, the 150 from Melbourne came up in 11 overs. It was Merlot and Christian Howe. They were just, Jonathan Merlot and Christian Howe were just outstanding.
Just
Up
two
top.
off the over 178.
What an over that is.
Yeah.
Mohsin Khan.
369. 369.
That's not really an over
45
expect
gone.
with 5 minutes and 5 down.
Superb over. Fighting back again. Hong Kong Cricket Club just keep fighting back, just keeping themselves in the game there. Like I said, they're a team with a lot of experience, a lot of pride, a lot of ability. They're not gonna. Yeah. But it's easier to bowl on that end. I think they have more confidence because they got the longer straight boundaries.
It's a Halston team.
I think most of the bowlers prefer bowling from that end. It's because you feel like you could pitch the ball up and not have it just punch back past you for 6. Whereas from this end, it's quite easy to score boundaries, especially that extra cover boundary there. There you go, Sahal continuing now. Plan is to bowl very full and very straight. Take some pace off. Oh, that's just lofted. What a good hit that is by Hislop. In the slot now the park.
Oh. Kicked it perfectly. Good knock. Nice.
Boom.
That's it.
375 now. Got the ball back, thankfully.
Knew what it's going to do.
Is he all right?
Better length there. Working to the leg side. Ayush Classic do some good work here. They're coming back for two. Throw is just a little bit off target. It's good thinking from Ayush aiming for the bowler's end. Just a little bit off target. And they come back for two. But it's a good effort from Ayush. Good running from Melbourne. Yeah, if the throw is on target, it could have been a run out. So it's just slightly bit off. Good effort though from Ayush and good running from Melbourne. Already 8 from this over. Ah, that's going to be buys.
It's the one way.
Yeah, good job by Ayush cutting it off. That's a good ball from the Haas. It's gone through Jakir behind the stumps.
Excellent, boy. Great length, that.
Heaved in the deep. There's a chance.
Pitch him up.
It's just in the gap, so they only get one.
Pitch him.
Not quite carrying the Shiv Mathur in the boundary. Shiv did well to just cut it off and keep it to just one run. Jaxie cuts it off. No run there. Dot ball. Good comeback in this over after the first ball 6. So 10 of it. Slot 13 of 10. Great shot that for 6.
One, two, three, four, five, six. That's up at the top. Oh, yeah. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just very briefly there on the clock.
Few chance, isn't it? Really happening something like that to people.
Single 10 global. 10 to the bowler, 11 total. Check. 1 for 61. Check the half. Yep, 380.
380, 380. That's 46 overs.
4 overs left.
I guess, yeah.
Since being a test player,
No, this is an umpire.
yeah.
As you said, it does sometimes.
We did play for England their worst year, so we just spent a lot of time out in the field. What's that?
One more. Sorry, I just dropped my phone there. Just
Oh,
getting sent through the timings and lunch menu for tomorrow's game. Got to go back and get that all sorted. I'll play T20 tomorrow at 12 o'clock start. For tomorrow? Oh, it's just sandwiches. It's a light sandwiches tea at 3:30 because they got the Happy Valley races later.
Yes.
So not a proper
looking
lunch.
forward to that.
Yeah. Cut off well there. Mohsen Khan doing really well here in the death. Collecting some valuable dot balls here from the pavilion end. 382 for 5 in 46.3 overs. Melbourne CC have batted excellently today, but we're approaching the closing stages, and Hong Kong Cricket Club just trying to keep this within, I would around 420, I would say. Oh, great shot. Here Hislop using his feet and drilling that back down the ground for 4. He's very strong down the ground, as we can tell. Melbourne CC keeps chugging along. Down the ground, hard, flat. No stopping that. It's another boundary. And Hislop now. Proving to be quite dangerous here.
Dap for single if it's not there today.
Carden covers 1 run.
11 off. 11 off, 1 for 89. Check.
So got 21 runs of the last
81.
2 overs, 22 of the last 2 overs.
391.
Yeah,
22
20,
off last over.
yeah, 22 of the last 2 overs.
Coming back.
So just going back on that 11 runs and over with 3 overs to go. Yep, exactly. Shukla is coming back here to close innings out 48 and 50. Will be Ayush Shukla, which means Mohsin will bowl the 49th, I think. Malkar is done for the day, which figures he would not like to go back and reflect on.
Stop and strike.
There you go. Let's see what field Ayush is going to have for his final 2 overs. Does look like third man's in the circle. Deep cover, long off, long on, deep square leg, and deep mid wicket. Lofts it. What a shot. Miles in the air. I don't think Mohsin's going to get there. I don't think anyone's going to get there. Might have gone into the mountains. Have the swimming pool net's caught the ball? The net has managed to catch the ball. It's a great 6 from Hislop. What a great shot that is. And runs flowing yet again. Pitched up, nice and full. And Hislop slams it down the ground for 6. Great shot. Beautiful straight face of the bat. I'm going to try and get the swimming pool staff to help poke it off the net while we get a spare ball. .420 looking very easy at the moment. Could be going well past it. 440, yeah. 440 is in danger here.
It's going to be a decent title.
A pretty decent title.
Come back down.
There comes Ayush. Nicked. Above short third. That's the way it always happens, isn't it?
400 up.
How often have you seen that? And it's 400 up for Melbourne CC. But it wasn't actually a decent ball. And Nick over short third for 4 runs. Melbourne CC on track now for the highest score of the tournament, bettering their own score of 407 on Friday. They have been outstanding today, and Hislop and Meehan now putting this finishing touches on this innings, both on track for 50s. Full toss, gets away with it. That ball. Now for Meehan, the standing back fine leg and bringing in mid off because of the scoop shots that we see Meehan play. Third man is still in the circle.
It's overtaken.
Oh, Hislop has been flying here. 194 strike rate. Meehan's batted well, but it's looked fairly slow in comparison. Hislop has just found his range very quickly. 3 4s and 2 6s in 18 balls.
Slowing down the ball.
That's been that kind of day. Cut. Oh, I tell you what, wonderful effort from George Loop. I don't think his hands got to it, but full marks for that effort. Diving, two-handed effort above his head. Don't think he would have reached it. It would have been needed a couple of inches of height on him to get his fingers onto that. Boundary for James Meehan. Picked up that gap there. 406, the score starting to swell. And now he just sensed energy dropping a little bit from the Hong Kong Cricket Club towards the end of his innings. They fought so hard today. Fought so hard. Ayush gets a dot ball there. They fought so hard here, but once you get to this stage of the innings with 2 set batters, license to hit after every single ball, it's really, really hard, especially at the Hong Kong Cricket Club, with our beautiful batting deck and the small boundaries, to rein them in.
Worth asking. I don't remember Angie Norwood had to do that when shit one for 106 or something. That's basically 5 overs.
Good stuff from Shukla to end the over. He gets 2 dot balls in.
15 off.
And it's just a fight here. They're showing a lot of heart and a lot of fight here at the cricket club. It's been a long, long innings for them.
Almost out.
2 overs to go. Yep. Reserve umpire Mary Henderson thinks they might get 30 of these last 2 overs, getting them to about 436. 34 gets in the 440. I don't think that's out of the question at all, especially with the way Hislop's been seeing it. Meehan's probably just got to work on giving him strike and letting him have majority of these last 2 overs. He will be on strike now.
11 shy of the time.
Opportunity
on
to
strike.
yes, that's fine.
Everyone's got a wicket though. Apart from Irish.
Full toss. Nicked past the keeper for 4. Not the best ball, not the best shot.
Dreadful cricket all round. And Radical.
50 partnership up for these two. It's taking them just 34 balls. This subbed in the majority of it. Meehan contributing 11.
It's probably one of those faults.
Charles Little 4 off 16. Oh,
Nice.
42 or 51 for one.
In the air,
6
into the marquees. Another 6. Score now moves to 416. Starting to really, really swell now in these last couple of overs as Hugh Hislop, 45-20, is adding emphatic finish to this innings.
Most in 99.
Oh, Mohsin. We're about to see, this might be the first bowler to get into triple digits on a new scoreboard, so we're just about to see how that looks. Bit of testing out here.
I wonder if he's missed a bunch of.
And that's the,
That is it.
that's going to be the
No car.
MCC dugout applauding the 100 more count. Looks fine on the scoreboard.
Brutal. For each bowls, the next one he can go for 100. We've got 2 of them up there together.
Yeah.
Camera seems to be refreshed.
Oh, we good. Which one's?
Just a single.
Which one? This one. This one.
They both seem okay right now.
Just give me a sec.
The other one's not really showing things refreshed. We're almost at lunch anyways.
I definitely researched the next this.
8 balls to go to lunch. 480 for 5. How many more runs can Melbourne CC get here? Knocks it away for 1 run.
Two. Sorry, ticket in.
Thought they'll take 1. They've run really well to get 2. There's a big gap there on the leg side though.
420.
Yes, sorry, I already knew that. I should have said so.
And it's already told me that stuff.
That was pretty much exactly like, you know, that's up at that.
Great Yorker. Mo can't end
12 off.
his spell.
14. 103. Yes, 103.
What do you reckon he's going to come off this one?
420. Yes.
I'll tell you what, this is right now 450s in hitting range. They've got 30 off and over already. Meehan will be facing. I think Meehan hasn't been the most explosive batter in the Melbourne CC lineup, to put it nicely. I think he may look to get a single and get a slop on rather than trying to cash in. In his slop, I could see a slop potentially getting 20 off the over. It could get to 450. Anything can happen. 6 balls. That's the exciting part here. Anything can happen in this last over. Ideally, if the cricket club, it'll be under 10 and we get something below 430. Hopefully a wicket as well for Ayush, because he has worked hard today. He does deserve a wicket for his efforts. Said Jonathan Merlo dropped twice. Edges flying in the gaps. Oh, he's picked it up. Meehan, just as I was saying, he's not the most explosive bat in this team. He's beautifully timed that for 6. That wasn't an aggressive shot. That was just a lovely little cricket shot. Picked it up off his toes for 6 over square leg. He moves on to 45. And I think Meehan and Hislop may manipulate this over a little bit to ensure they both get their 50s. It's definitely within range. So if they're smart about how they go about these next 5 balls, you could get 2 more half centurions for Melbourne CC. And they both can go off home with half centuries on tour as well. So Meehan now, I think he will have first crack again his 50. He's got 5 more to get. He's just helped that away. Kincher will cut it off. So that means Meehan's on the non-strike runs at 46, and Hislop could be the first to get to his 50. He's got 2 balls to get 2 runs. Oh, sorry, he's got 2 runs to get in 4 balls. I think he'll try to get his 50 off this ball.
Ayush on 99.
Ayush on a milestone as well. It's been a rough day for the cricket club. 20 is not a great over, in my opinion. 20 is not a good over. I don't think so. I think we want to keep it under 20.
I know, but I'm saying if they do keep it on, he's doing really well.
Oh, it's very kind of you, Mary. That's very kind of you.
They're going at
Going at 8.7, Mary.
they are, but not in the last.
You're very generous to Are you sure? That's it. That's a 1 run.
49.
So Hislop on 49. Non-striker said Meehan again has a crack at his 50 now.
100 for Ayush. 2 of them 100 on them.
It still works out. I'm not ready for 450.
I think I've heard words with the captain of someone as well.
We don't get it.
Some of those with 1 for 1,000.
Oh, on. वो खत्म हो गया फील्डिंग करना पड़ेगा शाबाश
You picked up on the mic, and if you speak Hindi, by Anshuman Rath, just trying to get Mohsen Khan into the game here. We have 3 balls to go. Top edge, might land in no man's land. Gus Fraser gets out of the way. We have a couple of bounces. Shah running in a long way in, collects it. Just 1. Hislop facing now with 2 balls to go. He needs 1 for his 50. So we're manipulating this to get them both the half century. So Slop just takes a single here and gives him the chance to get 50 off the last ball. But if he's thinking about the team, he tries to bomb this for 6 and leaves Meehan stranded on 47. Either way, he's getting fined. No matter which way he picks here, he's going to get fined in the post-game picks. Because both those are fine worthy. He's dug it out for 1. So he's got his 50 here. Hugh Hislop. It's a good ball from Ayush. Credit to Ayush, but a good 50 from Hugh Hislop. 25 balls, 200 strike rate, 4 fours, 3 sixes. Excellent cameo. Closes innings out for Melbourne CC. 430 for Melbourne CC. And now it's the last ball, and James Meehan can bring up his 50 as well. And that's what the Melbourne CC dugout will be looking for, a way for him to get Meehan a boundary. At least 3. 3s are hard on this ground, so it's going to have to be 4. Last ball of the innings coming up. He's picked it up, and it's over. He closes the inning with a 6. He brings up his own 50, James Meehan. 53 of 42. It's been a fine innings from him as well. It's been a fine innings all around from Melbourne Cricket Club. 53 of 42 for Meehan and 436 for 5 for Melbourne CC. That batting card is a sight to behold from Melbourne CC. Everyone, I guess, except the captain, getting a start.
So say finished at 12:53.
70 for Merlot, 72 for Christian Howe, 126 for Blake Thompson, 4 for Charles Lill, Oliver Gunning 42, James Meehan 53, Hugh Hislop 50. Innings has ended 7 minutes early at 12:53.
33. Yeah.
133 is the start of the second innings.
Back on at 133.
135. So rounding up to a nice number.
Yes.
Give us a couple extra minutes of lunch.
Sounds like a great big round up.
Right, how do I 5 equal up there? So is it going to do it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. We'll have a lunch break now, and we'll be back again shortly in the second innings.